You order Chinese food? Oh, we got a lot of food here. It's cold outside. Oh, you fat fuck. You got egg roll. You got dumplings, spare ribs. You got everything. Everything.
Skip it.
大元々の契約では。いやハイアングルからのミスト！金ちゃん！この変態野郎！
2010, at the peak of my career, I signed one of the biggest deals. And I thought that money and things would change my life, but I was so wrong. A couple months later, I'm at McLean Hospital. And if I had 988, it probably got me to a healthier state faster. So if anyone's out there that's in a crisis that may need help, text, call 988. Or if you want to chat, 988lifeline.org. Brandon Marshall, peace.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's Saturday night. It's go time. Just let me adjust this here. Let me bring on the fabulous, the one and only Marcus Kelligrew here to the show. Welcome to the show, Marcus.
One and only, isn't there many of me?
I don't think so. I think you're the only Marcus I've ever met. Kelligrew,
Really?
that is.
That's kind of
Yes,
surprising.
sir.
Maybe the only white Marcus.
No, well, I mean Marcus Kelligrew. There's only one of you, sir.
Oh, it's my mother's maiden name, by the way.
Yeah. So what's going on, buddy?
Not much. What's going on with you?
I'm still over here dying. I'm pretty sure it's COVID. I got this ear.
Yeah, when
infection
you
that's-
said you lost your taste, I was like, he probably's got COVID. He's still alive.
Yeah, dude.
You got wimpy COVID. Unless you're
Yeah, I
in a
know.
COVID doesn't count. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. A man who speaks from experience, folks.
Did you take any ivermectin or any of that stuff?
I'm taking no, I don't have any ivermectin, but I've got moxicillin.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
good
thinking-
too. Like ivermectin, they made fun of people. Oh, it's horse paste, and it is the thing that you're supposed to use. It's really fun.
Yeah, we could get it in Mexico real easy. It's not hard.
You can get it here,
But
too.
I've been doing Mucinex night shift. Well, way cheaper in Mexico than if you were to get it here.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
probably.
if you have health insurance, sure.
If you
But yeah,
actually had
you don't have health
insurance,
insurance.
Omer, maybe.
Right, exactly. Because I live on the edge, Marcus, outside the system.
I don't know. Maybe you do have health insurance. I have no clue. Actually, I shouldn't have said that. I apologize.
No, I don't have any. I did pay it for a while for like 2 years.
Yeah, but that's really
But-
expensive. Not like Cobra.
But,
That's a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah, I was paying like $180 a month for like 2 years when I went and I wasn't working, so I paid it while I had money in the bank, and not once during those 2 years did I get sick.
Yeah,
Not
well, that's how
once.
it usually works. That's how it usually works out. Yeah.
And
Well, if you're young people,
so I cut it off.
Health insurance isn't a big deal when people are really young, but when they're older, it's important,
Yeah.
So we're drawing
Mystique. Real quick, shout out to Nick Axe for being first. Yeah. Yes,
Nick
sir.
Axe.
Mystique. Yeah, I laid mine out earlier because I was like, I think I'm gonna just try to paint it.
Yeah.
I cheated, Marcus. I cheated.
Sometimes I cheat. I cheat a
I was
little
getting
bit
upset
today.
I was getting upset with all my shitty poses lately, so I was like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna."
Well, the problem
I'm
is
cheat
like
big time.
we've been drawing. Like I've drawn a lot of women lately, and like usually when we were on the other show, all that time ago, I would probably I would kind of. Oh, I'm gonna draw a big guy this time, an athletic guy, 2 women. Like I wouldn't do everything every week, so I have to find something to keep myself interested.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I'm playing it. So I am, seeing what I could do something a little different.
Right on. Erica Boyd says, "Don't let the nips get too hard, Omer." Eric was second in the chat. Big shout out to Raul and T dropping a $2 super chat.
Come? My question is, how come Nick Axe isn't drawing with us? That pussy.
Yeah, you pussy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Eric says, "Thank God Marcus is here too. Makes this less gay." Thank you, Eric.
Why doesn't Eric come?
Says,
Eric, you're allowed to come in and draw too.
Oh yeah.
I have a list of who's not allowed. I can't say that out loud. But,
There's no list. There's no real list.
I have a list.
Well,
in my
I mean,
head.
there's one guy I won't let on my channel anymore, but
yeah,
maybe 2
I was
guys.
thinking that's the same guy I'm thinking.
Oh shit! Let's see. But it's not because I have anything against him. It's just because he's not good for me and my channel. The branding.
Business.
Yes, exactly. It's not good. The 3 people they're not good for business. Yeah. they're either too controversial or they're assholes, and that's just
we
the
had a
way it is.
controversial figure on it. Worked out pretty well.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
And he still appreciates it. He's a little quieter, but he still has his controversialness because people just don't let stuff go. You know, they just are stubborn, and you can't do anything about it.
Right, right. Yeah, there's either like way too controversial and hot at the moment, or you're just an asshole. And like the asshole will never get on the show. Like if you've
my favorite thing that's happening is that they had Back Me Bro, and everybody loves, and I always said everybody's like my controversial take about Fund My Comic had that controversial take, and like, you know, and the funniest thing is that as soon as Back Me Bro starts, all of a sudden Fund My Comic post. I'm like, come on, guys, you could have done that 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. A little competition. All of a sudden, now you want to advertise. Now you want.
Oh, how come you want people asking? How come you aren't on? The haters are hating, and it's a nice. I went on the site. It's a nice site. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a good site. I think it's going to be probably good for everybody, even fun.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it at all yet. Yeah,
no, it's like Shane's site. Which is a good site, which is an easy site to navigate. It's a very easy site to navigate.
Real quick, Eric says, Omer uses caffeinated support suppositories just for funsies. Thank you, Eric. Absolutely. I feel them oozing out right now. Raul and T says, my taco and rice buddy eat, enjoy, be happy, see puppy. All right, Raul, I appreciate you, buddy. Is there anything you want me to promote or link for you in the chat and pin it, Raul? I could do your.
Hey, how come Sab doesn't come in?
Because he's a pussy too. I don't know.
Well, Sab draws the pussy, but I don't know if he is a pussy.
Yeah, he has access to the link. He's in the chat. He's in the group.
I like Sab.
I do too. He's like, I can't draw on streams because I'm drawing pussy.
Well, that is true. Yeah, no, there's a point to that. I got that. Where's the will? Where's the will? I don't want the will on the Evil show. The will's got to come here.
Well, you would think they'd get the big picture by now, who the winner is, you know? I hate to say it like that. It sounds so fucking.
No, I know. I'm just
like kidding. It's a competition, and I don't give a fuck, to be honest.
It isn't really. It's kind of a competition. I would just want to. You'd say silly things. That's all.
Yeah, it's just guys being guys, you know.
And you know, and Eric says nothing against FSC. I agree. He hasn't been promoting much at all since I became. You know, and I've booked plenty of books on FMC because I don't care where you are. You know.
Yeah, I don't either.
If I have the money to back right now, I don't really have some money to back. I have the less of that gift card, but regular money I don't really have. You know, I have the gift card money. I had it. I used it because you know, my wife is. You know, I'm drawing skulls again for a chick. This is kind of pissing me off.
Right. Tell me about it, bro. Like, I don't mind drawing the chicks, but like,
I think she's pretty
and
cool.
I like skull,
but like enough with these teeny skulls. It's hard to draw them really well. By the way, I'm burnt out of teeny skulls because on my Mythic Americas, like the first pages, it was all had a lot of teeny skulls on all these designs. You know, like you really don't want those effing designs. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me see. Let me make sure Saboteur is in the group. I'm pretty sure.
I know. I'm teasing Saboteur. He doesn't have to come in.
Oh, he is. Yeah. Well, he doesn't have anything better to do. He's over there going down fucking rabbit holes of bullshit politics. Get your ass in here and draw. Shut up.
Well, no, we found out on your other stream that you're a communist, so I wasn't too happy about that. You know.
How am I? I'm a capitalist. Deep down, it's a communist.
Yeah, but
How
you
am I
can't be asking the government for money. That is not going to happen.
No. I'm asking the
teasing
government to
you.
stop
By the way,
giving away our money.
I'm kind of kidding. By the way, I am teasing you.
No, I know you are.
I know.
I'm just asking the government to stop giving away our money.
Well, the thing about foreign policy is that they've had foreign policy for a very long time. That's gone. I'd rather hear about not wasting the money. Like, oh, this state is giving free health care to all the illegals. Now you should get the free health care. You know what I mean? Yes, I agree there.
Yeah.
This foreign aid is the foreign aid. We could be smarter about it, but it's never not. Our position in the world is it's just the way it's going to be. But they got to be more. They got to be smarter. I think that's what everybody. I was just reading a blog about comics, and guys called this the toddler in chief. I think he's way smarter with the money, and then all these other morons have been in the past. So, but it's hard to get rid of. That's just.
I don't know. I'm concerned, Marcus. I'm concerned with this whole merging of our military thing.
That's not really, yeah, but that's a misnomer. It's not really merged. Don't worry about it. I haven't been able to look into it, but it's not. I think really
the important parts are merged.
That's not really merged. It's not. Don't worry about that.
I don't know. With the way Yahoo talks about it,
Yahoo.
I don't know.
Yeah, but Yahoo is leftist. You can't pay attention to them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if we're calling the shots anymore, to be honest.
We're calling the shots. We're the bigger country. Because as soon as he did something that Netanyahu liked, they had a fit. So that's how you know.
Yeah, but I don't like sharing the technology stuff. I know that's mainly what they're talking about right now with the military merger, but it's the first step into this nonsense.
We've done it before. Not be merging. Why everybody's upset? What do you think the Iron Dome came from? The Iron Dome that they use is our stuff too.
Yeah, but that's us giving them technologies. This is not like mixing it with ours on a internet level. Like,
well, because everybody's anti-Semitic these days, it doesn't matter.
You can't be antiseptic at all. Like, you can't say anything about it.
Everybody's anti-Semitic. The whole internet is. It's terrible. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting antiseptic about it. Let's see. Raul says, "Bring back." I'm gonna have to go
extremely. Well, Don probably hates the Jews too, so it's no worries.
No. Look. It has nothing to do with the people. Their leadership. They seem like satanic weirdo assholes, but that's their leadership. That's not the people themselves. Just like you can't blame all of Americans for Trump.
I'm not so sure that. Yeah, I know what you mean. You can't blame the people. Of course not.
Right. So I know there's a difference between the two.
I'm kidding a little bit too, by the way. I'm not completely serious.
Yeah.
It's not something anybody wants to hear on a draw stream. The one thing I do is when they start on these other draw streams and they start talking politics, and a few of them follow it, and so they kind of like, oh, okay, and a few of them don't follow it, and you're cringing listening to it. Yeah. So we don't want to do that. We want to make sure we say the politics for Erica and Boyd.
Yeah, we'll just keep it gay around here.
That's right.
Did you hear or see the I don't know, the video on fucking Instagram, Marcus, about this English guy had to start putting iron melee or iron chainmail with spikes on his goats because neighboring Pakistani
were they screwing the goat? I didn't hear this. Were they effing the goats?
They were graping the goats.
Those guys would grape. That's what they do, though. They grape the goats. People don't realize. Oh, they're just regular people. No, they're all crazy people.
It sounds like it sounds.
It's like every grape is from these people. Every grape, sorry, every grape, whether it's a goat or not, are from these people. Not every. You know what I mean? Like,
well, somebody said there's scientific proof that the Pakistani people are the most inbred people on the planet. At least that's what the video claimed.
I'll honestly say I thought that was Somalian. I thought that was the
so
Somalian
fucked.
people.
It's probably. Oh yeah, I've heard that people say that too. So yeah.
Oh, but
it's
I
probably a
believe it.
stereotype,
I
right?
believe these people don't think of anything.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're still shitting in fucking holes outside of their house or whatever the fuck.
They do that in China
They
too.
don't got running water. Yeah.
They do that in China too.
Erica Boyd says. Nothing against Film My Comic, but I agree. He hasn't been promoting much at all since I became aware of it. Dude, the guy promoted maybe like the first 2 or 3 months, and then like it disappeared. And like, what was Fun My Comic? People, what? Fun My Comic? Like, it was getting really good traction. I think he expected other people to promote it just because they were on the platform all the time. And nobody wants to build up your business for you, you know? Like, you have to build your business.
They have a show, Nerd Bacon. That's Luke's show is Nerd Bacon. So that's
back.
Yeah.
It was gone for a while, right?
Yeah, because he had a job. I've listened to Nerd Bacon because it's one of those ones where I'm driving and it's on, and it's supposed to be a comic stream, but it's not the. Let's put it this way: it's not the most exciting one.
You know? Yeah. He's boring.
I don't want to say more because that's rude, and I don't want to be rude.
You could say it.
And I've backed plenty of things on it, and now they have another show with T Bunny, hosting like. A spotlight, a creator that's on Fun My Comic. Like, that's a show that they should have had for the last 3 years.
Oh yeah, from the beginning. Yeah, they should have been spotlighting. They should every week they should have spotlighted a particular campaign they liked on their fucking platform. Like, that should have been the show. Like, every week then they just talk about that fucking thing for a whole 2-3 hours.
Exactly. Have the one creator there. Somebody
especially the creator.
And T Bunny is good at that. I mean, that's one of his. He loves Fun My Comic. There's a few guys that are like really like into it. I did a cover for him. You know that drawing I did when he was on our show, the studio. I ended up expanding that and it ended up be a cover for him.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So I'm not saying anything mean about these people. These people are all very nice people. I'm just saying that it's just kind of weird. And I'm not for the other one. I guess I'm for it if I'm on it. I like the option of it. I like the option of it, of having like Back Me Bro, Fund My Comic. I definitely not use Indiegogo when everybody complains about it.
American Boyd.
Yeah. I was only teasing you, Eric. You really didn't have to come in.
Hello.
What's up, Eric? We didn't call you a pussy, did we?
Not yet. You know what I'm going to complain about? I'll complain about this. Would YouTube let us go back to our regular names? So I'm like, when I'm a mod, I don't have to like type all these numbers for people. Like, like if you're in a chat.
Oh yeah. It's because
it's really aggravating, and I'm doing it a lot of times, and I'm from my phone. Like, it's not a big deal if it's on your laptop or your desktop. But when you're using your phone for a lot of it, I use my phone for almost all of this stuff. It's kind of aggravating. Anybody doesn't have numbers.
Yeah.
Like that's why I got rid of the numbers on the back on my name.
Yeah, that's why. So YouTube lets you go back and edit it now and take the numbers out.
Yeah, I
but
did.
People don't know how to do that stuff. So
no, I did that because I'm sitting there saying I know I'm thinking in my head, I know I can fix this. I know I can, even without like somebody telling me. I know I can fix this, and fix this face. And Arda Roy's in the chat, and he goes, I can't believe these people didn't get rid of their numbers yet. And I said, oh, I know I could fix. So that's what I did. I just ran. That's why it's only my name. So it's a lot easier for everybody. But for me to like some of the long ones, for me to remember the numbers, I mean,
Shadow?
It's killing me.
Yeah.
Like
real quick, here's Raul and
T. Is long enough. 78-14. Saboteur did it. I'm not criticizing any of you who didn't do it. It's up to YouTube. It's not up to you guys. People shouldn't have to do that as far as I'm concerned.
Here's what Raul looks like when he's being a terrorist, just so y'all know. You see him down on the left corner there. I'm trying to make him bigger.
Who is Raul?
There's Raul. He looks like a gargantuan man.
That's what his girlfriend
said. I thought I was
said.
big.
That's what his girlfriend
said. Well, the girth is in his stomach and not his penis.
You know that song. You know that song by the Beatles. It won't be long. It won't be long. It won't be long, but it will be thick.
Is that how it goes?
No, it doesn't go like that. It does not go like that, but it goes like that. That's the joke. It won't be long. Yeah. It won't be long, but it will be thick. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah.
Hey, we need Saboteur in here. Saboteur, get in here and bring those boobies. Bring those boobies.
Oh, so I had to. I asked this guy. I know him from Comic-Con. He's a great. He has a book, and he's a great friend of Billy Tucci. Like he's a fan, and I met him at cons, and I'm like, you should be on this show, and he's not on X. I gotta find him. Like just some of these guys are just not around, not easy to find for me anyway. It's easier for you. You're on all the other platforms, but I was like, oh, okay.
Dude, when somebody isn't on X and I gotta send them shit on Instagram or fucking Facebook, it is such a pain in the ass.
I was gonna ask.
It takes me like a whole extra 5 minutes just to get them the fucking link.
Well, it is kind of you joke about it, but it is kind of a pain.
It's just like, oh God. And since I don't have Facebook logged in on my computers, I only use it on my phone and Instagram too. I have to do all that copy pasting over on my phone.
Oh yeah.
And I can't just do it on the computer, only because my Facebook got hacked one time on my PC.
Did it?
So, yeah.
Oh, you know who just got hacked? I don't know if you know this guy, but he's the comic who likes comics. He's a stand-up comedian, and he's a big comic book fan. He's been on Andy's show and stuff, and I followed him. And he got hacked the same way me and Andy. He just got hacked while he was at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, wow.
The same thing, too.
That sucks. Excuse me.
He's a cool thing that he does that there's ways to press and clean your comics.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and like he gets these comics and he goes, I'm going to try to press this one. And he presses it, and there's a cleaner, and it looks like a billion times better, and it makes him worth more money. I mean, I don't do that, but I thought it was pretty cool because I don't have any comics.
No, it is cool, especially if they show you how to do it.
Yeah, it's really cool. He was funny. He's a good follow, actually. If you like to see like old comics and stuff. He's a little older than I am.
Yeah. Real quick, Shadowhawk says Luke kind of dropped the ball. There are some easy improvements that should have been made by now. Yeah,
just like in the site's awkward. I'm on all the sites because I'm posting all the links, and that site's a little awkward. They're all kind of bad though. It's not Luke,
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is it needs some kind of back end optimizing so that the pages load faster. And if that's
it's
something
on
you need to script. Yeah, well, no. The thing is, and I've seen this, and I helped Rex with his. That's why Rex loads a little bit faster, and Rex has a bunch of shit on his campaign, and it still just has a little hiccup, but then it pops up right pretty quickly. But it's because he has no image size constraints. Like he'll let you put up the TIFF file of the cover of the comic book that's super bloated, right? And you could download that file and print it out and be exactly perfect, right? Instead of like a compressed JPEG or PNG file of the cover and at a smaller size so that you can't download the image off the site. He doesn't have any of that constraint or rules, right? So people are idiots and they'll upload the big files to Fund My Comic instead of re-rendered compressed JPEG or smaller PNG files that aren't to print specifications. And that's why some of the pages take forever to load, because if you go and save the image file to your computer, they're huge. And I'm just like, oh God, if people only knew you could download all these images and they're print quality, you know? You could take them anywhere and get them printed.
True. That's not good.
High res. And I've seen it with everybody that goes over there, dude. Like even the big guys that are over there. Like
the biggest thing with the big guys is that they don't make any money. Why didn't they use it? Why didn't they use it? And they've all promoted people. It's because they don't make any money over there. And it's a shame. I mean, you can make money, period. And I think it's right now, it's still the best site for a smaller creator. I know that seems silly, but it's still if you're a starting creator, that's the best start to really break you in, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And because he's really helpful, and it could be just a little better. But I don't want to go on criticizing him, and then I'll be on X. Marcus said this about Fund My Comics, so I don't want, you have to be so careful. The only person we should be talking about is probably Liam, because then we can make some money. But other than that,
no, I think it's good to be critical about Fund My Comic, because they had such a wide berth and they had so much potential and they didn't really take advantage of it.
And everybody was in. Now they're gonna all the people that we deal with, all the people that we deal with and stream with, are all like Fund My Comic people. Like I work with the comics that the one that I'm working with, the Public Eye, that'll be a Fund My Comic thing. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody go there and back the book that you want to back. That's ultimately it's about the backer, It's about what the backers, are going to follow you over. That ultimately, that's what really is important.
Yeah, they'll follow wherever
it works. It certainly works well enough, for a lot of these campaigns.
Shadowhawk has a good point, though. He says Shane will definitely shill it until it gets popular. Yeah, Shane, and it's going to be this group that does it, right? It's going to be the CG audience. And
this is adjacent. They already posted. They're basically doing it because they felt like that wasn't really for them. And I know that seems like really a little bitter and a little like petty, but they didn't feel, those guys, like Ethan particularly, he has said it didn't feel like it was for him. Because it was for all the haters all his haters went there, to back through their books.
Yeah.
And I don't care about his haters. I mean, that's his business,
Yeah. Well, I think it's important also that Luke Stone's in it to make money. And it was for everybody, whoever the fuck wants to use it. Not one particular person, and specifically not. I mean, as much as he would love to have Ethan on there, I'm sure
he should make money, and he should have everybody. It doesn't matter who's on it. It doesn't matter if it's the worst human being is on. I mean, within reason,
Yeah.
You could. Mike Wheeler has a crowdfunding site that people use.
See, Raul says it's long. Well, maybe Ethan felt like he should have what's his name, should have kissed his ass way more.
Well, I don't think. I think
should have sucked up and kissed.
I guess
his ass more. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know how much else.
I don't know if he asked for his ass to be kissed.
Come on, use my site.
He put something on it. Graham Nolan used it a couple of times.
Yeah. Oh, Graham made a decent amount of money, right? It wasn't like.
In a couple of things, he did okay.
Nick Ack says, "Yo, fools."
Well, Nick's not here.
Marcus said you.
I'm not talking to him. He's
Marcus said you a pussy, Nick.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Nick.
Nick knows all to motherfucking Nick Axe. Yeah, he makes us look like pussies when he's fucking drawing.
When he's drawing, I know. He sits there. Oh, nobody likes me. And then he posts some artwork, and Ethan's like, "This guy's the best guy ever." I'm like, "F you, Nick."
Yeah. Yeah. Go suck a dick, Nick.
Go suck a
Raul
dick.
Says
Nick.
Omer news. Marvel Comics, us moving out of New York, firing everyone. Are they really moving out of New York? They're probably going to move over to the West Coast, right?
Yes,
that makes
but
sense.
Marvel's been in New York for 90 years.
That's crazy.
You know, it makes sense because Disney's in West Coast, but it's just like New York, and all their, unlike DC, all the heroes are from New York. Like Spider-Man, I mean, that's iconic. Swinging, and Daredevil swinging around in New York, right?
Yeah, are they going to be swinging in San Francisco now, Marcus? We got Spider-Man
I think it's going to be in Burbank.
and Daredevil.
It's going to be in
They're
Burbank.
going to be avoiding the AIDS. Rose says it happened Friday. Yeah, they'd been talking about it for like 10 years that they were going to move out of New York.
At least,
every year they said, "Oh, we're going to get ready to move out of New York." And then they said that for like the last 10 years. And thinking they would never actually leave, but I guess it finally happened. Yeah, and plus their rent's getting really high in New York, right? And they're like, we can't justify.
Well, it's not going to be any less in California.
Well, I mean, they already own the buildings in California, is the thing, you know.
Maybe that's I don't know what they own in in the 50s.
Well,
in the 50s,
Disney's
I think
offices,
the Atlas Comics, which was Atlas Comics in the 50s, was literally they had Stanley had the offices in Empire State Building, which is pretty cool, right? Talk about New York. Smokey's mad at me again because that's what he does, and I don't care.
What does Smokey do?
Smokey's mad at me. Go stop. She's fuck off. Stop sugarcoating this shit. Because he hates everybody. And I don't hate anybody.
Oh, what are we sugarcoating? Smokey? What's Marcus sugarcoating? Back me, bro, and fund my comic. Let's see. Gotta move, says Raul. Also, some good news. My girl Tabitha is coming back to the Archie series on Netflix. Got canceled now. It's coming back to Archie Afterlife on the Hulu. Zombies versus Archie's cool. Wait. So is there a real girlfriend, or is this like your sex doll? What is this, Raul? Is this your ghost hand that you used to pleasure yourself with as you think of Tabitha or Tiffany or whatever the fuck her name is? I'm so confused. Wait, first of all, aren't you banging your hot roommate chick yet? Like, why? Just start banging her and stop daydreaming about your ghost
don't
hand.
Cross that line.
No, because then he could still have her pay half the rent and still be getting pussy. You know?
Oh, that's
Isn't that
what
how
you
it goes,
think.
Eric?
No, it doesn't work out.
No, well, that's when you got to tie him. Chain him up in the basement and let him have 3 weeks with no food, and no water, and then you see how they think. I'm just kidding. How do you? What's that thing when victims fall in love with their captors? What's it called? Munchausen's disease or what?
Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm. Yeah, Stockholm syndrome. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You make sure you give them LSD while they're starving and thirsty.
Omer, you've been thinking about this a bit much.
You come down from descending the stairs with the light behind you, and they see you as the coming of Christ, right? And their savior.
What the hell?
That's how you create Stockholm syndrome in them. Oh shit.
Homer's practice. He is somebody in his basement. That's why.
Yeah, well, it's a story I'm working on. I'm doing research for it.
Sound like it's personal experience or something.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. Well, I had to. I'm trying to get firsthand experience of it. Let's see. Shadow says, I'm only backing from my comic for a while now. It will be nice to have an option. Damn's fighting wood, says Nick. Hi, Carrie. Hey, crazies. What are you doodling? We're drawing Mystique. I don't know what Eric's drawing, but. Oh, is that Storm? Yeah. Is that your Storm
Yeah, I'm
Road?
trying to
Savage Land girl?
Savage Land Storm.
Yeah.
I don't know how well
Yeah,
that
looks
show
good,
went.
buddy. Looks good.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Kind of rough, just trying to get a good one going.
I hear you, buddy.
There we go.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Great. Yeah. Carrie, I am feeling better. Excuse
You
me.
don't sound any
But
better.
still feel like shit too at the same time. Yeah, I don't sound any better. Yeah. I got an earache now that's really bothering me, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's COVID because I can't taste anything. The only thing
Yeah,
I
when
could
you said
taste
that
was
the other day, I thought it was COVID.
the only thing I could taste in the last 2 days is a little bit of the fish soup, which tasted really good. And then earlier today, I ate some vanilla ice cream, and that tasted really good. The vanilla ice cream, I could taste perfectly. Everything else tastes like ash. Even water tastes dirty, which is weird. Really weird.
This isn't working out.
Hello to lovely Miss Carrie.
Carrie says, Smokey Witless, you're mad at Marcus. Do you have any embarrassing stories about Marcus?
No, we just hung out at conventions.
Yeah, Raul has a real girl. Yeah. Yeah, Raul. So
Yeah, those are those dolls that they used to call real girls. Yeah, I used to see those on HBO.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a whole movie about that with it even had the guy from Hail Mary? What's his name? The guy that everybody loves from
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. Yeah, was it the movie called The Real Girl? It was with Ryan Gosling.
Something like that. Or something like that. Yeah, actually it was a pretty good movie, actually.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But it was so unbelievable. Like Ryan Gosling would have a real girl doll as a girlfriend. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling, sure.
Let's see, Smokey knows. He says he knows. He wants everyone to like him so he can feel important in comics.
I'm already important in comics.
Yeah. Let's see. I believe it. Let's see. Dude. Well, recently you had a connection to fucking Matt Rumor with the comics you do for that gaming board company.
Yeah, that was weird, right?
That was super weird, and I get so sick and tired of talking about tabletop gamings, and I can't believe how much people love all that shit.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I know. It's just so bizarre. It's like there's like those people you're drawing for, like there's so much money there, right? Because so many people love that shit.
I don't know, like that guy Nelson. I don't know him. I know of him. My friend talks. Mm-hmm. He's really great friends with Nelson. If Matt knows Nelson, then he knows my the guy I did Captain Courage with. That's simple as that. He might not know like his name because they have nicknames and stuff, but he knows, he's seen him. And that's like, it just makes for a really small world, right?
Yeah. Smokey says, and no, I'm never mad at you, Marcus.
I know he's never mad at me.
Oh, I so want to talk
mad at other people.
I want to learn about
all internet story. Shit. I don't take it seriously.
Yeah, you can't. Me and Marcus have had conversations about this.
We've had this issue. Yeah. We've had this issue, as you know.
So stupid.
It's all internet shit. That's all.
Yeah.
Everybody can back wherever they want to back. I just thought it was funny. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know, but
use Indiegogo. It doesn't matter to me. I figured out how to use all the sites. It's not that difficult.
Carrie says, Eric, you are so talented.
Well, thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. I'm amateur at the very best, but thank you.
Yes, I have COVID babies in my testicles, Raul. Thank you. Yeah. Carrie says, you should draw that, Raul. My queen, Carrie, draw what? Lol. Okay, well, I'm gonna start inking this. Marcus, you take over reading the chats. I'll pop them up every so often.
I think that head is still too big. So we have the call. Carrie says the cough isn't convincing. Raul says Omer is a COVID baby. Carrie says you should draw that, Raul, meaning a COVID baby. Raul, my queen. Carrie, draw what? LOL. Eric, stop putting yourself down, mister.
Oh no, I'm not putting myself down. I just, I know my level and everything, but I think Carrie wants him to draw COVID testicles.
That might
Yeah,
be possible.
so.
That might be possible. Yeah. And draw Omer as a COVID baby. That's what she needs.
Yeah. Oh. I'll pull up y'all's chats in a little bit. But
I appreciate everybody who's in the chat, and I take a pride that like Smokey could go to other chats and then he comes here. I know that he comes to give us a hard time, but that's like part of the show, so that's really awesome. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Doesn't want to appreciate anything. I think that everybody's kind of all that other stuff that happens is all really silly, and unfortunately for some it's gone too far. And that's just the way it is, I've been in the middle of some of it. It's not a whole lot of fun. So if I'm wimpy about it, that's probably why.
You wimpy about it?
Well, if I really said my opinion, I'd be kicked off of YouTube. So.
Yeah, me too.
We still,
I want to ask Marcus what type of pens he uses.
Pens? Oh, so I have a couple of things I've been using since I needed a new brush, official brush, and then for a lot of the stuff I'm using this pen, this zebra pen, the Sakura. And if you don't like and microns for the other stuff, like everybody uses those. But I just got a new, and I did post this online. Let's see if I can find it. I got a new Raphael 8404, and the brand new ones, the tips are so good. I probably could do more work with this. But the brushes, the pen brushes are so, you don't have to get any ink out. You don't have to clean up. You just take the cap off, But I love these. Other guys, it's a lot of, if you look at the tip, there's a lot of control.
Yeah.
And you can still get thick and thin lines.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've used those zebras in the past. I just haven't seen them lately.
I got them on Amazon. I bought a whole box of them. Because they're like $4 each. It's expensive, like for a pen. I thought, like, not really expensive, but like, and a lot of guys have them, and some really like them. They all have them. Like when I was at South Carolina, Graham Nolan had a bunch of them, but sometimes they prefer other pens too. I know like pen brushes, like Smokey's a fan of Fraga, and he uses a ton of different ones. He has that one too. Now you're always showing Fraga different pens because he's big on that. He loves process,
Yeah, I like those microns, but they wear out so quick on my end.
I'm not a huge. I used to hate them. They're a little better than they used to. I think like the Copic multiliners are probably better. They're different. They all have brand of microns. Which ones do you like best? I think.
Well, I haven't used a micron for a long time. But the Pigma, is that the one I'm thinking of? But I've used them. It's been a long time. But the micron, I think it's a Pigma.
Yeah, they're made.
Yeah,
by
I have
Pigma.
the. Yeah, I do have the Copic.
And to be honest, the reason why I stick with the micron, and this is like the cheapest reason ever. It is a cheap reason. It's being cheap, is because I can get open stock and they're at Hobby Lobby and they're only $1.99, and like online they're $3 and $4, $5, and and they're
wow.
like over $4 at most other stores, but $1.99 I can go buy 2 of these for $4. So I keep using them, and I've gotten used to them. So it wasn't because the quality's so awesome. They all kind of do the same thing. Instead of using years ago, I would use a rapidograph, but I don't ever want to use those ever again. I hate those. It's expensive.
Why do you hate? Why do you hate those?
Peter Palmiotti still uses them. I'm like, God bless you.
They're a pain in the ass to clean, Eric.
Oh, well,
I've used them before, but I'm just curious what Marcus's experience is with them. I know they wear out pretty quickly.
They do. They wear out.
You have to be really.
I know, like John Byrne, like his pens, he uses. They used to use to ink the pit pens. They're a little more expensive. The brush pen is a little better, but like Rini uses the microns. She loves them, but I think she gets them from the Far East, so they might be better. But she uses them, so they're they're in use. But I think other pens might be a little. I would experiment, but these are you can get them the easiest, actually.
Yeah, I recently went to Hobby Lobby and they had a few pens discounted, so I did pick up a couple of what I could afford.
Now I tried the Hobby Lobby pens; those are terrible. Don't buy those. Yeah, Hobby Lobby pens are no good. I tried them; they're really cheap. I got to try these. These are so inexpensive. They are not good.
No, they're not.
No,
they're alcohol ink marker line.
That's all that Hobby Lobby's good for anymore, as a matter of fact, because they went to all Chinese stuff and it's all garbage.
I know our local Hobby Lobby, they no longer sell the other brands of papers.
No, mine either.
Like Strathmore and Canson.
Yeah.
It's all that Master's Touch.
Yeah, I think that's all garbage.
Okay, I thought I was the only one who thought that, but yeah,
I've heard it's. It's too expensive to really buy it, but to try it out. But I've heard it's terrible. Like it's all Chinese crap.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
So in the chat, so let's see what it says. Why are you afraid to be honest? Just be yourself, but with those who call friends. But you're right, Smokey. Raul says Omer became all quiet. Quite accepted fate and started drawing with COVID dunce cap in the corner. John Longbach says hi. Hey John. Nick Axe says Marcus inks with mammoth bones, possibly, and he also says he uses Copic multiliners. So there, we're caught up on the chat.
Nice.
Yeah, I really like the Copic multiliners are great. Of course, you have to replace the cartridge, whatever you want to call it. But
that's the best thing about those. Those are refillable. You don't have to keep buying the pen.
Exactly.
If you don't want to.
Exactly. I know years ago when I first started watching EBS, he said that when the ink wore out, ran out on these, he would just buy new ones. And I'm thinking, WTF, man? That's okay. That's what you want to do. But he didn't bother buying the cartridges. He just bought brand new ones. Like that seemed like a big investment. But that always, I don't know. That always stuck. I can't even talk. That always stuck out to me that he does that.
Well,
I think he still does that.
All these guys.
Yeah.
Like I'll buy a whole. If I had the money, you always buy a whole box of anything. All that. That's like traditional art.
Yeah.
That stuff. I was at the Charles Schultz Museum, and they said, "What ink does Charles Schultz use?" And he uses brand of ink. He uses Hagen's India ink. But
sure,
But what kind of pen he uses? And the pen he used stopped being used in like 1968. And he contacted him and he bought every single one of them. And he had so many that it lasted until he died.
Wow.
And that's how they all do. You all have piles of ink, Bob, John. They're not buying little stuff like we buy all, all small.
Yeah.
That's what I do the same thing.
Yeah, I was going to say earlier the Hobby Lobby brand also puts, or Master's Touch or whatever I think is what it is. They put out or produce a line of alcohol ink markers, and those are absolute crap.
Are they?
As well.
I was wondering about that too.
Yes.
Raul says that Dale wants to come back on the show, but he's afraid to catch COVID from Omer. That's just terrible. How dare you?
You know what's funny is people think Dale's on this show.
No, Dale's not on this show. Dale's on the other show. He's on the Hump Day show. Dale can come on this show if he wants to, but I think he might have a life. Although looking at Dale, I don't really think he has a life.
Apparently he does.
I'm surprised he has a life. I don't know about you.
Remember he said something about family coming over the next 2 weeks
family, but having family is not having a life. That's just having family. Everybody's got family. Having a life is like wife, kids, girlfriends, wife, kids, Gomar on the side,
Well, do we know if Dale has a wife and kids? We don't know.
No, we don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so, but he never said.
I don't think so either, but he's never said, yeah. We never gotten that personal.
Had a wife
with Dale.
and 2 girlfriends on the side.
Yeah, I don't think he's I think he said he's not married. But
I don't think he's gay though. That's Nick.
Yeah, Raul, I don't think he's gay.
Nick is gay.
Oh, okay. Was he looking for someone?
Raul says that Dale's got a life because he has a wife and a house. He might have a house. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, and like he's got like a side house too or something. Remember he said he's got like a separate office thing?
I used to have a house. But when the kids went to school, we sold the house because it was too big.
What'd you do with all the money from the sale of the house, Marcus?
It wasn't that much money.
He spent it all on cocaine and hookers?
Yeah, that's it. Sure, I got hookers for my wife. That's smart.
Man, that's a cool video.
Yeah, I think so.
You guys ever see that video where a reporter was talking, interviewing a fellow playing he's purchasing a lottery ticket. I forgot how many millions it was worth at the time, but she asked him, while he's scratching it off, what will you do with all the money if you win? And without skipping a beat, he replied, "Oh, I spent it all on cocaine and hookers."
I think I've heard that.
Funny.
That's funny.
It was really funny. It's funny.
Well, you can't go wrong with hookers and blow, That's what I've heard.
I was going to ask
Or so you've
that,
heard.
then I realized not the blow part, the hookers part. But I realized then the hookers would have been tranny hookers, so that wouldn't have worked out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, John's long box. No, I'm not. No, we're drawing Mystique. I did some sketching of the public eye cover this afternoon today. I'm not going to show it though. You can't see it. It's in blue anyway. Nobody can see blue. And then Dale says, I asked Dale to marry me, and he said no, he's straight. And Smokey said Cleveland needs a black mama. Poor.
Shit.
Hold on, we'll see if you could see some of the cover. Hold on,
I wonder if Dell would go out with a black chick.
blow, blow, blow in women's, Raul says. Nick says Marcus is trans. He's not wearing pants. Don't ask him to stand up. We might have to block Nick from ever coming in here ever again. I don't know if anybody can see this. Let's see if I turn this out. This is working on, I don't know. It's hard when I draw in blue for you guys to see.
Here, let me make you big.
It doesn't, let me see. Go behind the door. Let me see. I'll turn this off. Since John asks, I did work on it today. I'll work on it again tomorrow. See, there's the public eye. And then he's looking over the city and onto Poinsettia over here. And it's hard to see. Let me angle it down. It's not in dark, so it's hard to see. Okay, that's that. I don't think blue ever turns up on this thing.
Yeah, mine's blue and it's barely showing up, Marcus.
Yeah, blue doesn't show. Well, that's why you draw in blue, because you can't see it. That's like kind of the whole point.
Non-photo blue, baby. That's why it has a name.
I don't even draw because of that. It's the smudging. Now I don't deal with the smudging when I do loose sketches.
Right. Yes. No smudging on the graphite. Exactly. Yeah, but I mean it's tradition, right? The blue doesn't smudge like the graphite smudges, or any other color for that matter.
And if you don't erase it all, then that, and it doesn't come out like when you scan it and stuff. Basically, it gets cleaned up by itself. I do erase it though anyway, because Apple doesn't erase, so I do double the erasing for him.
Right.
That's why when I do these loose sketches, I overdo. Wouldn't usually do this, but sometimes I can't even see it when I light box this stuff. So.
Hey, Omer, do you mind if I show another one of Aaron LaPresti's sketchbooks?
No, go for it. If you want to show it, sure. Yeah, go for
it. The other week.
Oh, yeah, I was on that stream. You got the sketchbook. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to get them. But this is the Graybeard Studio sketchbook Ashcan 2025. Let me see if I can do a better angle with the camera there. And I think that was a 20,000 Leagues Underneath.
Wow,
under the sea. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that one's. I really dig that one. That's really good.
I remember when he drew that on Graybeards, or was it before Graybeard started? And I remember complaining how bad it was. And then when you see it later, you're like, oh my God. I don't think he's ever done a bad drawing, but he claims he has.
I don't think so either. And he's got the
He's very
Silver
very
Surfer.
humble.
We've got Galactus. I need to this damn camera.
I'm stealing that Galactus for next week, Omer. But one of those weeks we're doing Galactus, right?
Yeah, like 3 weeks.
Give me just a sec. I'm sorry about that. I should have been prepared.
No, you're fine.
You're fine. No worries, Eric. Take your time.
If you want to see the garbage can. There we go. There we go. Silver Surfer, Galactus, and That Frankenberry cracks me up. That's pretty good. I like that Frankenberry.
Yeah, that was the one he was like, I'm drawing all the cereal people. I'm like, what are you doing? Why? But he did it. Oh, look at that Spectre.
Yeah, I love that Spectre. Spectre is one of my favorite
that's awesome.
DC characters. But that's awesome. That's really good. I think he was just the Thing. Yeah, with Kurt Russell and the Thing. I don't know how well that's showing up. That's really good.
Well, we could see that. Anything that's it looks good.
Yeah.
And I'm not aware of. I don't think it's Elvis.
I think that's ElfQuest. Yeah.
Is it
Weird
ElfQuest?
World.
Oh, weird. Yeah, that's what.
I think it's that Weird World character.
Okay, yeah, I knew it wasn't ElfQuest, but yeah, and he's got
It's
a cable.
that Weird World that that John Buscema did with Marie Severin inking it and stuff.
And let me see. Oh, we got. I think it's Santa Claus versus Bigfoot or something like, or a Yeti.
The Yeti, yeah.
And Santa Claus chasing Grinch. And this is a really badass Namor the Submariner. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Squaring up against the Human Torch. And Shaggy getting confronted by a bad guy with an axe. And
is David Williams still hanging out with them? Is he still doing
Oh yeah.
He's there every week.
Adam's Family, and I
That's
believe
good.
this is
I'm
from
glad to hear.
Wizards, the animated. See some Butte. Okay, I'll show more later. I just wanted to show some of that.
Oh,
Thank you,
really
Omer.
cool.
I appreciate that.
You got it, buddy. Anytime.
Yeah, Graybeards and Aaron LaPresta, they've been absent for the last 2 weeks due to him going to, I think it's Comic-Con and some
San
other
Diego
things
Comic-Con.
going on. Is it Comic-Con? Yeah. Well, hopefully he'll be back tomorrow. I enjoy his shows.
The con probably not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow?
Probably not. The con is on till
Oh,
Sunday.
I didn't know
Maybe
that.
if he gets back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the con is like a vacation. Weird World. The con is like a vacation for, they all take a break, from all their streams. Because they're all out there. Billy and Andy, I got to do this. Oh. So what's this? Do you have any more status on Rex? Is he coming back or what?
Yeah. So he's off helping Elsie because Elsie's wife was in the ICU.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. So Rex went over to help Elsie since they're like brothers.
Right. Yeah, they get it. Yeah, I know.
for a week or two, but apparently Rex already got the computer from Haldir, and he ordered the power supply I recommended to replace the one that's already in his older computer, so he'll have that. And it's just a matter of after he gets done helping Elsie, he'll get back home and get all that set up, and then he'll get back online.
Well, that's good. So back in the chat, yes, Dale definitely is into the chocolate mamas, Raul says. Smokey says, I can't see shit. I realize that. John's Longbach says, Salby Summit said, never erase. And he also said that was Weird World. Weird World goes, not Weird World. Which is what we do. We do live in a weird world, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah. And not the good weird right now.
Yeah.
It used to be
worse.
It's
because of Bizarro. Yeah.
Well, I'll say something here, not to get too political, but do you think anything will happen with Fauci when and if he shows up for the to be?
I think they're going to yell at him. I don't know what's going to happen. I think the problem with bringing, and we all want this to happen, right? The problem with bringing cases is that if those cases have to be slam shut cases, and if they're not, then it's even worse, and that's why these things never happen. And that's why you always say, well, this person can. They arrest people a week later because they don't do anything until they have everything that they have. If they can't cross all the T's and dot all the I's, nothing happens.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
It's a problem, but
and dear YouTube, we're just speculating. Okay, it's just don't do anything, please. It's
so what was the question? I only heard half of it because it got disconnected on my earbuds here.
No, I was just asking if anything, what your guys' opinions might be regarding Fauci going before Rand Paul or whatever his name is. But
I didn't even know that was happening.
I think it's amazing that he even got him there. I think that's
that's a feat.
Although I don't think he's going to be protected by these people that are in now. I mean, they don't want to have to deal with these opinions. I don't know if this is any good.
Yeah, I think he's protected, Marcus. He's part of that cabal of bullshit,
Not necessarily. All those people died. I don't believe in the cabal. It's a bullshit.
What?
Well, he screwed up AIDS too, so there's that.
You don't think all the baby feeders are gonna protect him?
Baby feeders. I don't know if I believe all that shit.
Dude, it sounds so satanic and disgusting and evil.
I don't know
if you even think about it, Like
that's a lot of it's internet stuff,
I'm sure. Yeah.
It's so much internet stuff.
Are they still ordering their baby pizzas from the back of the pizza alleyways? Isn't that where they started saying that bullshit from?
Yeah, right. So Christian Zafo says hi. Hail all. Sup, guys? Going live soon. Come on by later if you want. And he says, Omer, that's looking sweet, yo.
Thank you, sir. Good to see you, Zafo. Dude, I would love to go by, but I got this cold thing, man. I'm just having a hard time doing my own streams right now. But as soon as I get a better. I'm gonna try to do more. I missed topic lists the last 2 weeks, and oh man, I'm just trying to rest.
Anyway, maybe
Sucks.
you
Fucking
guys
hate
can
it.
see this sketch.
Let me make you big, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. She looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a difficult one to pull
Yeah, that's a
off.
good pose.
Yeah, I'm still. I think her head's too big, but I can't keep going. I gotta get it on the Bristol board so it can be inked. It's on the crappy paper. I end up drawing everything 15 times. I might not make it dark.
I'll take over.
So you guys can see it, but
yeah, I'll take over the chat from here on, Marcus. That way.
Oh, that's okay. I can see. I'm in a unique spot to see the chat, so it's not that bad for me. Honestly. I know. You know what it is? It's like if I think about all that stuff, Omer, I got to figure out how I'm going to get up every day. And if you really get all like worried about it and really into all that, it's going to be difficult, to wake up.
It's depressing.
To wake up and go through the day. So I try not to think about it.
Yeah.
Real nasty stuff.
Right.
Like regular stuff, yes, like politics and stuff, but like all that stuff, I try not to think. It's fascinating. If true, like it's unbelievable, but I try not to think about it because I got to get through the day. So that's kind of
it's very depressing.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's just really bad.
And it's really sad to think that people could be that fucking evil,
It's amazing. We know they can, but it's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Smokey's in the chat. He says, "Oh yeah, oh wow, tickle my balls, please." Not today, but if you like the drawing, I'm going to keep drawing it.
God dang, Smokey!
I tried to ask my wife, well, what pose should I put these chicks in, and she's like, "I don't care." Like that's boring. I'm like, "You're not helping me."
Yeah. Do you ever be like, honey, can you lean back a little bit this way and then take a picture of her?
Not
there's a pose.
I used to use her as a model, yeah. Not as much as like say Billy used his wife. But I used to, not as much anymore.
Yeah, I used to get my ex-wife to pose.
You don't really have
for
to
me.
get with like Pinterest and Google and all the AI. You really don't have to do that as much as you used to.
Yeah, my ex wasn't too. She wasn't into it. Like, so I got her to pose a couple of times for me, and she had fun doing it. But then once I started pestering more and more to do it, like she just wasn't into it anymore. And she's like, "Oh, you didn't even use the poses. It's because I got to stockpile them, baby. I got to stockpile them for the perfect shots." But she didn't. Yeah, it was short lived. Right. They get annoyed,
Oh.
You guys want to see something kind of funny?
Sure.
If Omer wants me to, will let me do it.
Yeah, go for it, dude. Yeah.
This one I just drew a long time ago, back when Cecil was a little bit portly and funny.
Yeah, looks great. Looks great.
I've got a couple more here.
That's cool.
Carrie, if Carrie's still watching, avert your eyes on this one.
Uh-oh.
But this one, and you won't. This is not nude or anything, but a few years ago when Cecil had his skiing accident.
Oh wow!
Cecil in northern exposure. Eyes up here, ladies.
Now Cecil's too serious for all this.
I'm out there and loving it.
pretty funny. Did you send this stuff to Cecil?
While he's... No, I haven't. I want to, but... And of course, there's a bunny in the background, kind of. And there's a skier in the back saying,
barfing in the back?
Yes, yes. Kill it with fire. And
kill it with fire.
Girl saying, I smell rancid beef and ass.
Oh.
Oh gosh! Wow! Wow! Is that when Cecil broke his leg or something? What happened? I can't remember. Exactly.
He broke his.
He broke his nose.
He claimed to have broken his nose. Yeah, his nose. Yeah.
Yeah. But, and his penis, right? Because he got a penis enlargement with a new nose.
I don't know. That's probably the only reason why Juju's with him. I don't know.
Right.
But and here's another one when he did. I got just one more. Then I'll if you want to show it. Back when he had his first cash grab.
Are those stretch marks on his belly?
You can think that, yes. Yeah,
that's awesome.
He said, "I'm an artiste," and he's saying my work should be in the
butthole.
Yes,
what the fuck?
Yeah, he's.
Damn it, Eric. You're disgusting,
cash
sir.
grab. Yeah, he's saying my work should be in the Louvre, and it says no. More like the loo. What's that? Here, let me get this down here. What's that smell? That isn't paint he's using, says a little groundhog. Oh, damn it. I cannot get this even and steady. Fucking hell. Pardon my language. And he's saying he could see, so you couldn't draw a conclusion with a crayon. And there's a gopher in Anna's gopher dirt.
That isn't paint he's using. It's shit.
I'm sorry about the wobbliness and everything.
Raul says,
can't keep it.
It's fine. Raul says, butthole rancid brushes. That's funny as heck, Eric. That's good shit, man. You should send it off to him. Should put those up for sale at some point. Somebody might offer you good money for those.
I would hope. It might be too late though. These are a few years old, so I don't know if people if anyone's still into the Cecil lore. I should have done it. I don't know why I kept them, but oh well.
Yeah, he's different now, right?
Oh, he's still funny and all, but yeah, he's doing pretty well on Rumble. I catch him once in a while. It's just some of the people he gets on, I'm not too keen on watching or listening to, not because of politics, but because they're a little bit either boring or a little bit too out there, even for me.
Yeah.
Not saying a lot. Not saying a lot on my end, so, but no, he still gets Anna on for Jack Show, or their version of Jack Show.
Yeah,
I don't know if
it's not the same. I mean, I wasn't a huge Jack Show fan anyway, but
I love Jack Show back in the day. Does Kelsey come back on? I know he was on back for a little while.
I think he's been back on Jack Show. Yeah.
It's funny. John leaves and Kelsey comes back. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. I don't think that's a coincidence.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It makes you think. Wonder who the problem might have been the whole time.
It
You know what
does,
I mean?
doesn't it? Yep.
Especially since it's those three that are back together.
Well, Kelsey's not on all the time. I think he was only on as a guest once. I wasn't watching it. That's just what I've heard.
I thought he was back because I saw him twice on there recently.
I don't know. I didn't see. I don't watch it that much, but when I didn't disconnect from it, I don't see him on a lot.
Yeah.
They don't have.
I remember when Kelsey and Shane. I remember when Kelsey and Shane were still friends, and they were at that one con that everybody hated afterwards or whatever, and Kelsey and Shane were wasted at the end of the night, and then Shane drew on that guy's back.
Yeah.
With the Sharpie marker.
Yeah.
That was hilarious, dude. That whole show was fucking hilarious when that was live. And I can't remember if that was part of Ballers or if that was just a live show on Shane's phone or whatever with him and Kelsey, or if that was them calling into the Jack show. It was just fucking funny, dude. That was funny shit.
That was funny.
It was good.
And then out of that
even
fucking,
if
go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. You go ahead. You go ahead.
I was gonna say that even after all that shit and out of all that for that convention, that's where we got all the Dungeoneer bullshit. And who started all that? The one guy that didn't go. Because he was so jealous.
DC.
No, John Malin. John Malin, he was.
Me. Okay, yeah, I forgot.
He was so jealous because he wanted to go. He wanted to be part of the whatever, the fan fest, whatever bullshit. And he was so jealous, dude. At least that's the way I remember it. And then he says he was lightheartedly joking, but he was going in hard on them. Hard on them. Go ahead, Eric.
Was he? No. I was going to say, even if, the whole thing with Shane Davis, marking up that guy's back, even if it was staged, it was still funny. I don't think it was staged, but it was still,
I've heard it was staged. They'd have to have it staged. You could get in a lot of trouble for doing something like that.
I was going to say, yeah, that's why I'm saying that. I don't know, but...
Yeah, I think it was staged too, but I think it was one of them that was drunk, and they didn't want to say who it was, right? But... for the longest time, for some reason, I thought it was Phil Diaz.
No, I don't think it was Phil.
I don't know. I always just thought, oh, that's got to be Phil Diaz that they're drawing on. I don't know why. But for a long time, that's what I thought. And I don't know it to be true or not true. I don't know who it was.
I know we're talking about old stuff, but didn't they mention, too, that Kelsey had pulled a knife or showed a knife or something to Shane?
Yes. And John kept talking about that over and over again. Oh God.
Okay, that's where that comes from.
Yeah. He would throw it in Kelsey's face all the time. And so here's another thing. John got jealous because Kelsey and Shane hit it off. Because they got to meet.
Kelsey was already working for Shane by that time, wasn't he?
Yeah, but they met in person for the first time, and they felt like they're all buddy. And John was so jealous, dude. So jealous. Because if you don't remember, John hated Shane in the beginning. John hated Shane. He used to call him Eeyore. He used to call him all sorts of names. Like Mr. Boring and
right.
Yeah, I mean, John used to tease the shit out of Shane, and that's why Shane came up with the persona. I think psychologically for mange as a way of coping, so he wouldn't become an alcoholic. Because if you don't remember, Shane used to get wasted on streams all the time. Remember, he would always fall over in his chair. he would like pass out drunk on bottles of wine and just like fall out of his chair all the time.
So in the chat, it says, Smokey says, now your butthole rancid brushes. Raul says, I forgot what that was involved with. Smokey says, now you're talking, Omer. And then Malin is still stuck in middle school. That was Tampa. Yeah, that was Tampa. If it was Jade, why did it take Saggy Face so long to say it? Dude, that's a good question. You could ask him. And then Kelsey pulled a knife because Shane said he was going to kick him in the head. I think they're kidding. I don't think they were serious. I don't think pulling the knife was serious either.
Yeah.
I don't. But maybe it was. I don't think so.
No, it wasn't serious but yeah, Shane did say that because Shane talks out all that MMA bullshit, and Kelsey was like, "I don't give a fuck if you know MMA. I always carry a knife with me." But when they met up, Shane was like, "Hey, Kelsey, you have that knife on you? What's it look like? What kind of knife is it?" And he just pulls it out and shows it to him, and that's it. That's all it was. And then I think Kelsey teased him and said,
"They don't talk that much about the knife being pulled out, though. That's not like a really big dispute."
John made it a big thing, and he would bring it up over and over and over again.
I see.
And then
that's kind of.
Go ahead.
No, that's why I mentioned it, because I didn't know all the details about it, but that explains everything.
Yeah, and then
I think John is the problem. So John is the big problem.
It seems like it. It seems like it. And then I think Kelsey teased Shane, and he said, "Let me see that kick that you said you were gonna kick me in the head with." And I don't think Shane could do it. Kelsey was just
he does work out. He does do that MMA bullshit. That's true.
I don't know but have you seen Shane? He's fat. He's a fat fuck.
He's not fat.
He's not that thin.
What? He's not.
He's not fat.
He's not fat.
Nope.
He looks fat to me.
He's not fat. He's tall. He's like 6'2". I mean, you could hate Shane. I hate on Shane. It's fine, but he's not fat.
Oh no, I don't hate Shane. I think Shane's fucking hilarious. I think Shane's funny as hell. Yeah, when he's not being fucking Eeyore.
Well, sometimes he still is Eeyore. Sometimes, but I love it when he's Eeyore.
Sometimes
because in the chat gives him a hard time, and they're like Shane, like he's on like Kings, and she starts talking, and they're like, Shane, shut up, Shane. So funny.
Yeah. Yeah, those were good times back then. That's when
that was like
so much more.
Yeah, that was a mess. And then there's a mess.
People were giving $20 super chats for shots and shit.
Oh, when they used to remember when I really started here, that was the big thing. Like all these streams were drunk streams, and there were guys giving like another $100 if you take another shot, and these guys, everybody on the stream would be getting completely, or at least we think they were getting completely drunk. They might not have been. They might have been faking it, but it seemed that way anyway. Yeah. And now they just don't do that anymore. Like,
dude,
a couple of years, you can't do that for that long. That's the problem, right?
Yeah, dude. But like they were making like $200, $300, $400, $500 a night every time they did that.
They still,
So.
Yeah. Well, and also they're all. Here's the other thing, and I was talking about this with somebody. Is everybody was together and they all teamed up on all their streams. When all their channels got big, now they don't go on each other's channels because they can't make money. They can only make money on their channel, right? If I got a big channel, why would I show up on your channel? I can make money on my own channel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
they were actually trying to help each other.
They
rotating. Now they don't do that at all anymore.
Like they stream sometimes.
But I mean, a lot of that ended because of like all the bullshit. Go ahead, Marcus.
No, go ahead. Sorry. What bullshit you were talking about? What ended?
A lot of that ended because of like the Ricada stuff, and everybody started separating.
I thought that was kind of after the Ricada stuff, but I don't think you're wrong.
Yeah,
Well, the
everybody starts
problem is
separating a little
YouTube.
bit
YouTube.
more and more.
The problem is that YouTube. Nothing lasts on YouTube. I mean, it's a mess.
Yeah.
You know,
everybody goes through waves, right?
that's what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody's after a little bit of clout too at the same time to grow their channels and shit like that. And then I think at some point everybody got a little too friendly. All that Ricada stuff happened. All the swinger bullshit started happening. And then people didn't want to be associated with those people, and you had the Christy Mayer bullshit. You had
that's the Christy Mayer bullshit's recent, right?
Kind of, yeah. It's kind of still recent, but like all that crowd, like they're all gone from CG.
Well, that but that's because that all FNT Yellow Flash crowd was because Yellow Flash destroyed, Rip down, got mad, and Rip he got mad and destroyed the Comicsgate room on X, that the community room, and took it all apart and yelled at everybody, and that was that. That's the end of that. A
lot of little complex things, huh? That just
the issue is like you either are comics or those other guys are not comics guys. They're
entertainment.
They're YouTubers. YouTubers are not comics people.
Yeah,
and then they were all kind of connected for a little bit, and then that didn't really work out.
Hail Apex.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about Eric July.
But I'm not like into all those YouTubers. I tried to listen to all those guys, and I couldn't stand any of them, so I don't listen to them.
Yeah.
I mean, on a regular, on like even the politics basis,
Right.
I tried them, but I just, didn't do much for me.
Like, I never saw the real appeal of Nerdrotic. I'm like,
no, I didn't either.
Why do I want to listen to this old guy? Who the fuck is he?
Well, it isn't that. It's just these are kind of boring.
And then later I find out he's a con, and I'm like, he's an ex-con. Like, I want to listen to him even less.
Right.
And all they do is gripe and complain.
Right, about those guys. Yeah, and then I think the other thing that hurt too, before we read the chat about it, is your boy Zach turning on everybody really didn't help either. Like turning on all the comics people, everybody's a zero no matter who you are. That didn't help.
Yeah, I was never a big fan of your boy Zach. Anyways, I never.
Same here.
I never really watched.
I thought he was just really weird.
Yeah, I thought he was a very strange guy. I mean, I wouldn't say no to meeting him though, because he lives like 3 towns down from me. I don't know exactly where he lives. Yeah, but he lives in my area. But I'd be afraid to try to track him down because he'd probably shoot me.
That's possible.
He might.
Yeah.
And then so the chat has something to say about some of this. If I could go all the way back.
Let's see here. What's up, Tank?
So Apex. So at Heroes 24, Mange was hiding from PTP the whole show. Mandy bailed on him because her table was right next. Yeah, Mandy didn't go. Apex says, welcome to the latest episode of Drawing Enemies. Hail Omer Glitch, Marcus Kelligrew, Smokey, Raul Zaffo says Apex. Smokey says they can't control the envy of each other, possibly. Smokey is Hail Apex. Tank says, good evening to all you magnificent bastards and bastards. What's this about Yellow Flush? Just Smokes, grab your oar to help out and not get hit in the head over with it. John Longbox says EVS picking a fight with Ripper sunk CG. Possibly. Smash that like button, says Tank. Apex says this is the nature of the beast. Ride the coattails. Gain some clout. Making friends and mutual associations. Apex says hail Tank Ferret. Smokey says that was all over EVS telling Flash to pay instead of a percentage deal. Right, to pay the money instead of percentage deal. Yeah, but it was over. It was an over. It was an. It didn't have to happen that way. I don't think, but Tanks Apex says hello to Apex. Apex says hi to John's long box. Apex says neurotic. Yellow flush boring. John says hey Apex. Smokey says that foot fetish freak ya boy. Yeah. Hail Eric and Boyd. Apex says. And then Tank says that Zach now simps for commie coded edgelord slop. There you go. So we're caught up on the chat. They all had something interesting to say. We have a very good chat tonight. Thank you guys. All have valid opinions. Even though, just argue with Omer. Omer wants to be argued with. That's Omer's thing. He likes to argue. Omer's not talking now.
You guys are familiar with Apex's character, the Creep?
The Creep? I'm not that familiar with that one.
Yes.
I just finished drawing a bunch of Apex characters.
He's a pink giant who's quite the pervert. It's hilarious. I wish Apex would show more of him, but it's hilarious. Then that's great, but the Creep is awesome in my opinion. Them bad.
Uh-oh, somebody popped off. They popped back in.
That was me. I got a restream.
I'm going back to the chat because I like this one. So John's Longbox asks, what about a foot fetish? Tank says Omer is a doo-doo face and dresses funny. Smokey says, Omer, let Marcus handle the chat. He does it so much better than you. And Apex says, the Creep, 100 feet of pink perversion. And now Arteroy prayerfully says, Omer is frozen.
Yeah. I don't know why Restream does this. I think it's part of the free plan. They're making it a little more janky till you pay. So
that's possible.
But I think that because I think Jason Bascom has a paid version, and his seems to have problems too when he does topic lists. He says it gets really laggy also. So I'm just wondering if they've gotten more traffic that they can handle right now, and they haven't expanded fast enough from all the people leaving StreamYard,
Restream is well, StreamYard's bad too. But StreamYard's expensive, so
yeah.
Tank says hi Arta Roy. Apex says hail out of Roy. Tank says Omer got restreamed.
Yeah.
And I'm working on this thing here. Where's my eraser? I have the chat is like where I have this situated. It's really easy for me to just kind of look at the chat in between drawing. I have other problems with it, but
yeah. Marcus says all that, and reading the chat is easy. That's not the problem. It's
no. I didn't say it was super easy. I'm just saying where my computer is situated.
So it'll pop up so everyone can see it down at the bottom. So sometimes I'll click on it and it won't show up, and I got to click on it again, and it still won't show up, and I click on it again, and it finally shows up because Restreams acts like such a bitch. So I'm just like over here clicking the chat over and over again, trying to get it to show up, and try to read them at the same time. But like it's easy to read them, and you're doing a good job, buddy. I'm not saying you're not. You are.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not
yeah,
taking.
I just like bringing them up so everybody can see them in the chat
Oh,
on the
bringing them
actual
up.
show.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so everybody could see them. And the people like to be seen, Marcus. That's how we retain.
That's what I've heard.
The chat.
I don't care.
They like to be seen and heard, Marcus. That's called customer service.
Hey, hail to Art Roy, by the way.
Yeah, what's up, Art Roy? Good to see you, Tank.
Roy's here. Yay! We have to start the show over again.
Right?
For Roy. Yeah.
What if we had a head-to-head competition between Nick Axe and Art of Roy?
To
the death.
Art of Roy is probably faster artist than Art of Roy.
Yeah, I would
Nick,
say he's
no. I
probably
mean, I would
faster
think
too.
Art of Roy is much faster than Nick. Nick is not
Nick.
fast.
Yeah,
Nick is slow.
Yeah, Nick, get faster, Nick. Go to sleep, Nick. It's past your bedtime. You're too slow.
Where's my thing?
Art of Roy says, "Hail, Nick Axe." Hell yeah.
I don't know if he's still here.
Yeah, he's probably
Nick is an hour. Nick is an hour ahead of us. An hour ahead of yeah. So if it's 10:54, it's 11:54 there. So in Canada.
Yeah, and he wakes up at like 4 a.m. because he's got to go
I
milk
think that's
the
what
goat
because we tried to ask him to be on. He's very before, and it's very and even on the studio, and it's very difficult to have him on because of that. Yeah.
You gotta milk the goats. Let's see. Art of Roy says, would not be surprised if YouTube throttles StreamYard and Restream users because they may have their own streaming service coming.
I'm surprised they don't have their own streaming service. That's a good point, Art Roy. That's a good point.
Yeah. Well, they do, but they shifted it over to business use only. It was Google. Oh God, what was it called? People used to use it on YouTube all the time. Google Hangouts. So
Google
they changed it to
Hangouts,
something
okay.
else. Yeah, it's called something else now, but they moved it to enterprise so that they can, or like corporates, right? So they could use it like Microsoft Teams or whatever. But yeah, it has a different name, but it was Hangouts.
Oh, my business uses Teams.
Yeah.
Not my where I work. It's not my business, obviously.
Yeah, I understood you. I understood you.
They're big on Teams. Oof.
Well, it works. Teams is really good. I mean, when
it works for almost. It never drops. It's amazing. Like like they could have a meeting, and I like they'll have an important meeting, and I really can't stop. I got to keep driving, and it never blip. It doesn't blip. I mean, they're not using the video all the time, but they do show stuff. They bring stuff up and everything.
Yeah. Oh, dude, and you can have like 100 people on that shit. Pages and pages.
We do have 100 people. No, we do have 100 people on there. That's true. That's literally true.
So I don't understand why this shit doesn't work faster and better, because this is like only 6 people. Like, you can have hundreds of people, but I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird. Yeah, they perfected this technology like in the early 2000s, man. By 2010, they were flying. So I don't know what the problem is now, but Microsoft had it figured out, and then Hangouts, before it was owned by Google, because Google bought it, they had their own. They were doing their own streaming thing, and they had it figured out, and that's why Google bought them. So, very bizarre.
Yeah. So back in the chat, we have. Let's see, because I don't want to get too far behind, because then I don't know.
Let's see. Where's Nick at? New Funland or Nova Scotia?
Omer got Restream's Yes. Apex StreamYards is too expensive for its own good. Roy says hail Apex. Roy says hail Tank. Roy says hail Nick. Apex says Omer is starting a party with his party mix. Hail Nick Axe says Apex. Roy would say would not be surprised you read this. The YouTube throttle StreamYard and Restream users because they may have their own streaming service coming. Where's Nick? At Newfoundland or Nova Scotia? I think close to Nova Scotia. Roy says, was that the old multi-user streaming app? What was the old multi-user streaming app called? And John's Longbow says, I'm going to stream a game of FF for Galactus. We're going to be drawing Galactus soon, ironically, John.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? One of
like 3 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll have to be a special 4-hour show as hard as detailed as Galactus is, right?
Say again?
They said Galactus. That'll have to be a special long show because Galactus is a kind of big and detailed.
Gargantuan.
Yeah,
yeah.
We'll be drawing a little Jack Kirby action. So tonight, I don't know. We're drawing Mystique.
Yeah.
I guess she's been in Mystique. There's been some controversy because of the Avengers movie that they changed Mystique's costume for the movies, and it's not as sexy as it was in the comic.
Why did they give her those little blue marks all over her face and shit?
They did that. They did that in the original. They did that in the original X-Men movies, though. They didn't. I think there's some version of her in the comics that has those. I'm not certain though.
Yeah, because I didn't recognize. I always recognized her with the red hair, the little skull, the blue and the yellow eyes, and then the blue skin with the white top with the big tits. You know.
She doesn't always have big tits. I mean, a lot of times they draw her much more athletic.
Yeah, because her body can change easily.
It depends who the artist is.
Artiste is, yeah.
Some of the characters always have big tits no matter what, and some don't. You know.
Right.
Like Sue Storm always has pretty big boobs because she's that mom. So that was that big boob mom thing.
Sure.
They all had the same body at one point. Basically, they would all have Linda Carter's body. That's kind of how that worked out.
The approved version.
Well, I think that when you really look at all the thing, the extra big boobs didn't come till recent. I mean, they got it, as the
80s and 90s.
They got rid of the boobs, and everybody got mad at them.
Yeah,
and they're still doing that, as evidenced by the Odyssey.
Dude, so many people complaining about it. I mean,
it's really funny. I was watching the show. I was watching on YouTube Adam Carolla. He goes his view of the Odyssey, and he goes, well, if you're like Athena and you're supposed to, you got to have some boobs. You can't just be concave. What's going on here? Because Lapita's like, yeah, I don't care if she's black, but she's got no chest. It was really funny.
Well, she's got to be beautiful. Lupita's not pretty. She's ugly as fuck.
No.
I don't think she's pretty. How is she Athena?
Don't. But it's getting good reviews. People are watching this movie.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Getting good reviews. Apparently. I don't really care to see it.
Yeah, I don't care to see it either.
Well, I think that the issue is you go see the movie and Christopher Nolan can make a movie, so it always going to look good. But there's the casting choices and like they used if you know anything about the Odyssey, they used some feminist screed of it from 2017 instead of like, some approved, and he used no Greeks, and it just seemed kind of wacky.
Yeah, I don't understand how you could change history. Like, uh, uh, I don't remember Athena ever being black, and I don't care that she's black, but I don't think that falls into the history
I kind of
books.
care. She shouldn't be. I don't know the way things
I mean,
are
I
going.
care, but I don't like I care, right? But I'm not trying to make a point out of it. That's what I mean. Like, it shouldn't even be a point because it's historical. That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't have been a point of, can we make her black? Should we make her black? Let's make her black. Like, who the fuck cares? She's never been black. She shouldn't be black. Like, maybe a little brown, or you want to make her a little bit of mix of mulatto, some half white, half black chick that's beautiful. Okay, I don't care. But we're gonna just make her a black chick, like fucking Oprah, black chick. No, Lupita Longo. Oh, Lupita Longo. Oh, she's black. She's real black.
But yeah, she's like super black.
But is she pretty? No, not particularly.
Not particularly. I don't think so.
Not particularly. Like, she kind of pretty.
What do they call them in Hollywood now? The Uggos?
Dude, like if you're
there isn't any really pretty actresses. It's like, oh, Zendaya's in it. Oh, Zendaya's not pretty either.
No, she's not either. She's not either.
I'm watching the Spider-Man. I'm watching the Spider-Man trailer, and it's fine. Tom Holland's fine and all, and he looks like Spider-Man. They have a nice John Romita costume, and then after the last one, everybody forgot he's Spider-Man, and Mary Jane, or MJ, she's not Mary Jane, doesn't know who he is, and he's like, I gotta find her and get her back. And then they showed her, and I'm like, why? Why bother? She's not hot. You can't be pining for that.
You know that Lenny Kravitz's daughter?
You were gay, for God's sake. Yeah. Why would you bother? So let's see. So we have some more chatting.
Daughter, she's attractive. Zoe Kravitz or whatever. Like, I think she's pretty. She's prettier than Lupita Longo or whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah, Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
Yeah, and she's a good actress too. Now, she doesn't have any boobies, but she has a little bit. But like, what happened to like what's her name? The chick who was on Sports Illustrated, Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks, yeah.
She was pretty banging.
Well, she's not an actress. I mean, she's not an actress though.
No, but I'm just like, can we talk about a standard of beauty first? Let's try to get someone that looks like this that can be an actress. You know what I mean? Like, can we get a Tyra Banks?
They just don't have them anymore.
A Halle Berry.
You have to go back to the 80s, 70s, and 80s.
Look, like, is there an equivalent Halle Berry, black woman that's equivalent to Halle Berry right now? And if there isn't, well, then you're not going to find one, because Halle Berry was a very beautiful black woman, and she could have played Athena or whoever the fuck.
In the original one, not the original, the miniseries the NBC miniseries that was in 1997.
Yeah, with Armand or whatever.
Yeah, Armand Asante.
Yep.
Vanessa Williams, black women. Vanessa Williams was in that.
Vanessa Williams is a hot, beautiful woman. Yeah,
she was in that. Well, she's like 60 now, so I don't think you're gonna have her. But
yeah, I know. Yeah,
Isabella Rossellini.
Isabella, that's right.
Isabella Bernadette Peters.
Hello. Yeah,
and Bernadette Peters.
Yeah, they could have.
That was pretty good.
So in the chat, since we've been ignoring the chat, we got all the way back to, let's see. $30 highlight. Looks like me. Okay, other multi-user. Okay. Hangouts became Google Meets. Tank says I've been researching and setting up a virtual machine to host multi-streaming. Roy says the other multi-user streamer. Tank looks like it's going to cost about $30 to $40 a month. Apex says the fun highlight from last year's Fantastic Four was Galactus stretching out over Pedro Pascal, Mr. Fantastic. Oh, stretching out Pedro Pascal's like a rubber band. But for that $34 a month ensures a high bandwidth and a distinct lack of lagging for Tank. Tank says the downside is it requires a solid grasp of IT basics. Good luck with that. Apex, nice looking Mystique, Omer. Tank, dude, I tried to watch He-Man, turn it off at 10 minutes in. The dialogue was one skibbity away from 6-7. Tank, just awful. Apex, you got to have nice boobs in movies. Tank says zero interest in the Odyssey. Apex, Helen of Troy is not from Africa. Skypal, what happened to Skype? What happened to Skype, said Arthur Roy. Lapita Olongo, black as night, Apex says. Tank said the Mediterranean is a tight range of skin from light to olive. Dark skin was rare, and from the sub-Sahara West Africa. Moroccans looked dark-skinned Semites at the time.
Was it Skype bought by Microsoft? That became Teams or whatever. Google or Skype was bought by Microsoft.
And it said, Roy says they could have done a Tom Hanks, and it had He-Man kid, but skinny. I can't. All the pre-He-Man parts, then bulk him up. Him jacked but weak was retarded about the He-Man movie. Now I kind of understand it. Skype is toast, but TeamSpeak is making a comeback. That's a paid service, says Tank. Tank says we need a time machine to grab Prime Pam Grier. Okay, yeah, Pam Grier. Arthur Roy, do you know who Pam Grier is, Omer?
Yes, I do. Yeah, Jackie Brown. Fuck yeah, I know who Pam Grier is. She's a hot piece of ass. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Hello?
Yeah, you guys must not watch a lot of movies. Most
actors were
I found these somehow attractive. The hot chicks were all bimbos in movies, with very few exceptions. Apex says, sure, that has to be a Holly Berry.
These are acceptable.
Casting people used to hang out in nice restaurants and get these aspiring actress work.
This woman's beautiful.
I gotta get more coffee. I'll be back.
Nikki Williams. Let's see. We've got Danielle Nicolette. She's beautiful. They could have picked any of these women other than this Rochelle Aditz. God, she could play Helena or who is it? Athena or whatever the fuck. She's beautiful. She's black. These three women were black. They all prettier than that other chick. Can you all see this? Am I sharing?
Yeah. Oh.
Look, this girl is stunning. This Rochelle Atz. Wow, she's stunning. Really beautiful.
Very nice.
Anyways. They just didn't want to look hard enough. That's all. See, Marcus is gone.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so Pam Grier's from Colorado. That's great. Lapita is good-looking young lady, but no Helen of Troy. Yeah, exactly. She's just too... I don't know. Athena's a honky. It's in the lure. Oh, shit. I wouldn't doubt it. But I mean, you just want somebody, Athena, right? You want somebody beautiful, somebody very shaped well, athletic, with a nice chest, glowing skin, and she could be black. It doesn't matter. But let's see, yeah.
Athena.
Look, Apex says, yeah, Nikki Williams or the rest of those hot actresses would have been better choices. Yeah, yeah. I just don't
I
think
think the
that's
porn
the right
version is probably cast better.
You're probably right.
Well,
Artery
all the
says
porn
no
versions of
compromise.
all the porn versions of the superhero comics all use the real costumes. You know.
That is true.
How would you know that,
true.
Marcus?
Well, how do you think I know?
He's watched
no
them all
denying.
closely on slow mo. Artery says no compromise. Helena was Mediterranean, not purple black.
Not purple. Okay, I can't say that. Okay, Roy, that's the best one. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
well, I'm glad he said it. I'm just reading it.
No, that's awesome. I know. Oh, that's great. You said what everybody's thinking. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. And Tank says, and Athena's hair color would be chestnut when you translate the Greek from its context. Yeah, I mean, there is descriptions of these gods and what they look like. Yeah, most of them are Mediterranean. I don't know, Mediterranean, Anglo-Saxon, or whatever. I don't know how you classify it. Italian, Greek, Mediterranean. Yeah, yeah. Cream, coffee, green, yellow skin, green, pale green, golden, crispy,
It's
olive
usually
skin. Olive, right?
You would have olive skin, like a Sicilian.
Olive skin, yeah. Yeah, Sicilian, yeah. Arturo says, stop saying it. It doesn't matter, Omer. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It matters.
He's saying it matters.
It matters. Well, yeah, I mean, it matters that it's a beautiful person, whatever. They have to be beautiful.
Roy, you don't realize Omer's a little woke. He was a teacher, you know. They're trained that way.
I gotta be a little PC. Yeah. It matters. Yeah, well, I don't think what's her name's very, like, she's not beautiful. She's not ugly, but to me, she's kind of plain looking. You know, she's still kind of young. She's not very curvaceous.
Obviously, they should have got they should have just cast everybody from Friends. I think that's what they should have done.
Right. So keep in mind, the blonde from the Mediterranean point is not that most modernly defined as blonde. Blonde then means medium to light brown. Yeah, like sun-kissed hair, right? Like if you have dark brown hair or whatever, you're out in the sun all the time, it gets a little lighter, especially if you're swimming in the waters. Agreed, Roy.
At least they didn't cast that actress from Wicked.
I was just thinking of that. Yeah,
that bald black one. I forgot. I don't know her name, but
the one that looks like an alien.
At least, yes.
That's another one. It's that weird movie. It's weird, but it got it a lot. It was, it's for girls, and they went to watch it. So it's like Barbie.
Yeah, Gal Gadot.
It's for me.
Yeah.
I think her head's too big.
But of course, when it comes time for the Academy Awards, the Odyssey movie is going to get an Academy Award for having Ellen or Elliot as the first LV alphabet person.
I thought there was only one race, Roy. The human race.
Alphabet person to get an award or something.
Well, she was not in it for very long. I mean, that's the thing. Right? So
okay,
I think that's the people who defend the movie, like the movie, said all this woke stuff is there, all the bad casting, but they're not in that long. It wasn't the big driving force. That was the defense of it, right?
Gotcha.
From what I read, I mean, I don't know. Why did I decide to draw this? Whose idea was this again?
The internet.
What are they drawing on the? Forget it.
What are they drawing over on the studio, guys? What are those
Who
cool
drew?
guys
Wait,
doing
no.
over there?
I think they had Sheldon on, but we've had Sheldon on already, so they're looking for Sheldon
I
reference
thought Sheldon
too.
was a regular.
Well, they're
I
promoting.
thought Sheldon was a regular.
I don't know. I get. Well, they were
guest
promoting
co-host.
his show, and I said they were asking for reference, and I had all the references. I didn't give it to him. I said, you could draw this guy, and I drew that pretty cool vampire. I like that drawing. That pretty cool vampire.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't show it. I didn't show that. Okay, so let's see how this is working out. I'm actually drawing it upside down. So this is kind of penciled out.
Are you wanting to embiggenate you?
Sure. Let's get this, see if I can get it to. Why doesn't it focus? There's something on here. All right. Let's see if I go really close.
Put your hand out in front of it real big, right towards the camera. It'll go more. Yeah. Okay, now pull back. Yeah.
That's a little better.
There's a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better.
There we go.
Yeah, I like it.
So I'm drawing it like this, however.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be like this. But I think it's okay. I think her head's too big. Now you lost it again. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's see if I get this really close. I don't have any light in here, and it's so weird. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going on it. So, the weirdest thing about this being on the stream is that I don't have one light in this room, and it's like, except this is the art light. But once I turn that off, it's like super. It gets super bright whenever I show something. Now I'm not super bright. It's a little strange. I haven't really figured out what to do about that. Well, Ellen Page wasn't Achilles, so.
Wasn't she death to wasn't she death bringing people
She wasn't
across
Achilles.
the
She
river
was
Styx?
Cena. I think it was an important character that a soldier that is named, but it wasn't Achilles. She wasn't Achilles.
It wasn't Achilles?
No. So
Apex says Anon. Tank says Elliot wasn't Achilles, but his bestie still super lame.
Yes, it was super lame. Especially since he's like 5'0", and then they had that ridiculous running scene.
So did you watch it, Marcus?
No, but you see the ads. This is a mess. This is a mess.
I saw the ad. I saw one of the
trailer
ads.
and stuff. This isn't right. I can't go ahead with this. This is awful.
So what are you gonna do?
Rip it up.
You're gonna redraw it?
I don't know. It's not worth it.
Well, it just goes to show, folks, we're not 100% all the time ourselves. Marcus, you've redrawn how many now since we started this show?
I
You've done
redraw
at least one, right?
but that's usually the inking looks sloppy to me. But this is different. I'll figure it out. I'll finish it. I just want to finish it. I'll do it another time. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just aren't feeling it. I hear you, buddy.
Can I show what I've started?
Sure. Absolutely. You don't have to ask me, dude. Just show whatever you want. Unless you want me to make you big, then let me know and I'll make you big.
Well, it's up to you. I don't know how well this will appear. It's just pencils right now.
All right, give me 1 second and I'll make you big.
Okay.
But if that's what you're asking me to do, make you big, yeah, let me know.
Yes.
So nice.
Yes, please.
You're doing a Mystique. You're trying to. Nice. Yeah. That looks great, dude. Looks fun. Yeah.
I just won't eat.
It's just
I'll fix it.
It's just a static pose.
That's would have been smarter for me to do.
Yeah, just do a mid shot, Marcus, like from the mid section up. Just do a bust shot with something in her hand or something.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got it. Thanks for sharing with us. Thanks for drawing along with us. Or you could always just do like a big close up face, Marcus.
No, it's all right. I'll do this.
Marcus always trying to get that ass and titties in. That's why he's always drawing the full figure. Well, yeah, Apex has nice Mystique, Marcus.
Thanks.
Yeah, that looked like very difficult pose to pull off. It looked good to me.
Yeah, it looked good to me too.
Parts of it are good, yeah.
Yeah, it's me, Arthur Roy. Hope you're doing well.
Nice.
Omer's nice enough to let me pop on.
Well, it's nice to have somebody. I appreciate it. I mean, it's nice to have somebody else on. Like when it's just me and him, it's like, oh, that's cool too. But it's really nice to have somebody else, a third. Like, and if it's a different person, even better. Like, we want to have guests and stuff, but we don't want to go nuts and stress out. Our last show, we stressed out over all the guests. Oh, we gotta have a guest. Oh my god. And so we don't really want to do that anymore. You know.
Yeah. No, it's good when we have guests too. Yeah, but we don't want to do it like every show. That's not the point of this show. But yeah, I mean, Tank usually jumps in here if he's not on the other show. Right? Tank has been on here, or am I just?
Tank's been on. Well, Tank he had computer problems when we started, so he hasn't been on as much. But he used to come on like the Hump Day, particularly.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the same show, a little bit. I wouldn't say it exactly the same show, but it's kind of like this is like the sister show of the Hump Day show to me.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's why sometimes I forget when I drew. Did I draw this on the Hump Day? Did I draw? Because it used to be on Hump Day, I just work on whatever I'm working on. We didn't have and lately we've had guests, so it's like we have a bit of an assignment, not like an assignment, like Safo or something. And I didn't draw what's his face, Jerome, but he was he should be able to come on anytime. He was awesome.
Yeah, Jerome's a good guy, but the problem with Jerome, Marcus, is he's over there stuck on the Madness Network.
No, I know.
And he hasn't been burned yet. So it's just
the Madness. Yeah, well, the Madness Network, sure.
Yeah. And I'm not saying because like the dude's can be a good guy. He is a good guy to people, but every once in a while he treats people kind of poorly sometimes. And
Madness or Jerome?
No, Madness. Not Jerome.
Madness.
Jerome's
yeah. I know. No, Jerome was just a good guest. He had a lot to say. He had a lot of stories. He had a lot of comic stories. He was just a good guest. Not Not every.
Yeah, really interesting guy, right? I mean, really interesting guy.
You know,
he knew Yanzi.
He knows Yanzi and Shane pretty well from Singapore. You know, which was kind of interesting. Like not like everybody's that has nothing to do with like what's going on now. Just like it, just in real life type of thing. Like all that silliness.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I don't take a side because it's stupid. That's why. You know, it doesn't pay. It doesn't pay.
Yeah.
You know, I have my issues, you know, with it, but that's how it is. This is an awful drawing. It's just, it's not put together right around her neck and clavicle because it is hard. That's absolutely right. The other part, the bottom part of her isn't bad. So this is not something I'm going to get rid of. I'm just going to, well, if it gets too messy, I'll light box it out. I just can't keep using the paper. I mean, I can't. I got to keep, you know. Because we've done women now for a couple of different streams, and so what am I going to make this? How am I going to make this one different? I mean, that's my goal. I don't want to draw the same thing all the time. I don't think you guys don't care about that, but I kind of do.
No, I think about it too, dude. I'm just like,
and I'm going to give her nipples too. I'm going to upload her. It's
all
cold.
The time.
It's cold where it is. She said nips. No.
So I try to do like a guy, two chicks, a guy, two guys.
Right.
Chick,
that's how when we were on the other show, that's how I used to do. Okay, I'm going to do a chick this week. I'm sick of doing chicks.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the guy this week. You know, depending on what we were drawing.
Or kind of give it like I'll try to give it like a little group of bad guys. So like I think after like one of them is like Dracula and his wenches. So you could draw whichever ones you want, you know. You could draw Dracula, or you could draw Nosferatu, or a werewolf, or
like this didn't make
vampire whores, or whatever, you know.
This didn't make sense. On her shoulders weren't wide enough. I'm trying to work it out now, but it's the hand. It's not really actually the pose isn't bad, and I think that the hand, one arm's too short. You know, it's not like these things get badly drawn. It's just not right. You know.
Yeah.
This is why these always break. You know, if I was good as I thought I was, I wouldn't have these problems, would I?
Yeah, what he said. I'm not answering that.
I don't know. The chat's getting pretty spicy there, Omer.
What are they saying out here?
So we got, let's see, we have nice Mystique, Marcus. Nice job, Eric. Apex says. Roy says, didn't see what Eric and Boyd. Oh, he didn't see that Eric was on here. Apex said Eric is a good addition to the show. Jerome is cool, Apex says. Roy says, we don't need a description of you guys' sexual activities. Well, I think that's true. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's happened on a couple of shows we've been on, and it's not been good.
Have we talked about our sexual activities?
Not this one, but remember that happened on the other show a couple of times. Like we remember all that weird stuff. I don't want to talk about the other show like in a bad way, because it's kind of like an offshoot. This show is kind of like it, almost like an offshoot because we were on it. So obviously, it's like we drew it on that show. So. But
like your first time experience out in the boonies stuff. on an Asian island, yeah, we did talk. Yeah, there's weird conversations. Yeah,
there's been some weird transy conversations, you know. Oh, this might be better
with the lady boys.
The lady boy talk. Well, the lady boy to make fun of Don is good, and I'd still do that. So that's why I say that.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because they would use that to make fun of me primarily in the beginning. Remember?
Yeah, because you're the one who came up with the term to talk about it.
Yeah.
You always said it.
Yeah, that's a whole bit that I stole from what's his name? Does he go on the Jack Show anymore? He's Anna's friend and Cecil's friend and John's friend. What's his name?
Camelot?
Count? No. The dude from England.
He goes on. I think he goes on that. Oh, he doesn't go on as much as he used to. Yeah. Chokeout.
Yeah, Chokeout.
Man, I used to not like Chokeout that much. But then I kind of thought he was really funny.
Chokeout is hilarious, dude. He talks about the most fucked up shit all the time. Like you think you've done something bad, Chokeout's done something worse. Like he's done such weird shit, and he never gets in trouble for it.
And they've asked, "You ever want to do a comic Chokeout?" He goes, "Oh fuck no, I like that too." Okay, so Roy said, "Oh, I was making no joke about you guys switching from male to female characters to draw." All right, I get it. All right, I'm sorry I ruined your joke, Roy.
Yeah, I was lost. I was lost in all that. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Our
now.
Sexual preferences. Yeah. Well, I wanted to do a show and tell of all the characters we've done so far, from the beginning, and I have them all here. And the only one that I did
the Dr. Doom show, so I don't have that one.
Yeah, the only one that I missed and didn't do really anything for was the John's long box, because I actually colored 2 of his pieces, but I did do something. I just didn't draw a whole new piece.
I keep King Fu on that one.
Yeah,
that one's good. I liked King Fu. That was a good drawing. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a good drawing.
I like that one. That one came out pretty good. Of all the weird characters, I mean, that really came out good. Yeah, that's a better character.
You should have learned.
I made you big.
There you go.
For just a second.
Yeah, I knew you meant yourself.
No, yeah. I wanted to see the boobies on your Mystique.
No. I want to see this.
So these were the John Logsbox colored pieces. Finished those up for that show. Then we did Apex's. I should go in order. Let me just start from the beginning. Sorry, beginning. The very first piece was Magneto. That was our guy.
Yeah, I had the Magneto. I like the Magneto came pretty good too.
Magneto. And then we had a guest on immediately after Magneto. This guy, Pencils Down. Yeah, Pencils Down. And then we had Sheldon Martin, which I did this piece for him. But I had already done an earlier piece for him.
Sheldon, I have to say one thing about his thing. It was hard to and Sabs to me was hard too because they don't have costumes, It's like regular clothes.
Yeah. Then after that we did He-Man. I can't believe you can't get past any of it, Tank. Like, I just watched it last night. It's hilarious. It's so funny. It's so stupid. Like, you just watch it as a little kid. Don't watch it as an adult.
Well, Tank left. He had to go. So, but Tank, anything that's corporate, he hates. So he comes in with a bias that you don't have.
But I don't know. He-Man isn't corporate. Like, it's so toy corporate. Like, what do you mean corporate? Like, the toys were corporate. Mattel was corporate as fuck. Like, unless he's so hooked on the little mini comics thing, then you're never gonna love anything because those are their own thing. They were nothing else was like them. Like, if you love those little He-Man mini comics, little book Bible action books at the beginning, because they weren't even comics in the beginning. They were just like 1-page action.
No, I know. They had great drawings. Those are legendary.
They were awesome. Yeah, they looked awesome.
So Roy says, joke's all about timing. Got to keep up with the chat. I know we're trying. Why not draw busts and heads like they do at cons? Quicker and easier to sell. Well, he did that with yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh damn!
I have to buy a smaller pad for that. He's drawing baseball sketch cards and marble sketch. I don't know how you draw it so small, Roy. Those come great. You know, you really get those. I do know what a lot of those, especially the baseball guys, look like, and it really does. You really do get great likenesses of those.
Yeah, it's crazy to get the likeness that small. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's really unbelievable.
Those all look great, Omer. By the way,
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
I like
ya.
that That Doctor Doom was pretty good too. I really like that one.
Yeah, I want to paint them all too, so that's gonna take a while, you know. I was gonna start painting this one from the get go, but I was like, well, let me try to ink it first. Then I'll paint it.
And real quickly, I had to step away for a few minutes, but Apex gave me a compliment, and I'm going to say thank you, Apex. I appreciate that for
awesome.
saying that. You know, I appreciate that.
Yeah, good
and
stuff.
You can come on anytime. This isn't like Rex. You're on once and then you're never on again. So, you know.
Yeah, now that you're in it, it's fixed. Yeah, you can come on whenever you want.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that very much.
I just decided to beat on Rex. I was on like once and I never got the link again.
Just, what?
Well, he disappeared after that, Marcus. Like,
what?
It wasn't. He disappeared after that. Like, his whole computer died.
But I was driving home during it, so I was in and out the whole time. It was really weird, but it was fun.
Yeah,
he does know his comics. He knows a lot about comics, you know.
Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing about Rex when it comes to comic book artists or comic books in general. He's pretty much a walking encyclopedia. So, yeah, he does know quite a bit.
It seems like such a shame. His whole thing was, I'm on every day. And now he hasn't been on like forever. It's just kind of a shame.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was his claim to fame. And he was the only one on at that time, too. So, like, I know that still didn't get a lot of people, but still was the only one on.
You know? Yeah. I know the last stream he was on, I know I pissed him off because I said, yeah, when are you going to come back, Rex? You haven't been on for like half a year. What happened to because he always used to say this phrase that while everyone's gone, I'll still be on. Slow and steady wins the race. I'll still be on. I'm like, well, where are you going to be on, Rex? Because you haven't been on for half a year. Where are you going to be? He got real fucking pissed.
Well, yeah, when you really challenge him, he gets a little mad at you. I've noticed.
Yeah, he got flustered.
Oh, I pissed him off too.
It seems.
Oh yeah, Eric has pissed him off a bunch of times.
Just a joke. It was just a joke, and he got real. And Shadowhawk got pissed at me too.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
yeah.
But I apologize to them, just to, anyway.
It's the world's weirdest show. Like when you're on, God bless Shadowhawk.
Eric jokes really hard in the chat, guys. Like he'll say stuff that he won't say on the show, but he'll say in the chat, and it's pretty funny. But it's pretty funny though. Like you just have to read it right. Am I right or wrong, Eric?
You're right. Yeah, I have to watch myself though. I know we go a little bit too much, but
I miss
it's easier to do it in the chat.
Oh, I got a pizza last night. I got this crappiest pizza you could buy at the store, Red Baron, and I drew on the thing. I'm like, and look, I even used the I used the
get out of here.
I did Furby Crackle for the
cardboard,
for the grease spots,
Are you pulling a Rex
there,
Marcus, or what?
Yeah, right.
You gotta be careful. Akapad might get mad at you.
Yeah, I never knew why Akapad did that either. I know Akapad get mad at me.
So what next week we drawing pizza rounds or what?
Pizza rounds. I have to buy a pizza round. I haven't had one of those pizzas in forever.
Look at this beauty that Eric is sharing. Look at that. Those are some boobies, sir.
Just a sketch card of a sorceress, or the green sorceress, which is in the public domain. It's not the same design at her, but I thought I'd give her green hair, kind of play on the name of the green sorceress. It was just a sketch card I did recently, and
yeah, it looks good.
Just one more, then I'll thank you.
Go for it. Yeah, Art of Ray, I agree with you that the people's reaction to the Beastman in the He-Man movie on Earth was really bizarre. Like, nobody reacted crazily to the ship, to He-Man, to the Warriors fighting, to Beastman. Like, all of it was just like, oh, this is all normal. And like, yeah, nobody was freaking out. Nobody was running away. Like, yeah, that was a little bit weird. But I think it's tongue-in-cheek, too, at the same time. Ooh, look at that.
And there's another comic character in the public domain, and her name was Wildfire. And I drew her pretty close to her original design. She wielded a shield and a fire axe, and as the name implies, she has fire manipulation powers, and she can fly. Pretty cool character.
Yeah.
Thank you. I just wanted to show those. So, since you're talking about cards,
I have a bunch of sketch covers I got at cons.
Just so y'all know, we got about 20 minutes left on the show.
Okay.
I have a bunch of sketch covers to draw.
What titles do you have?
I have Thor. I have X-Men: Age of Apocalypse. I got a 70s style Batman. Red Sonja.
Ooh.
I have one that a guy gave me that's in Aaron's chat that I did a sketch cover for. He just gave it to me. When I think of something, I'll let you know. I'm like, okay. He hasn't let me know lately. I have it here. I don't know. I thought this was like a good thing to do, and now I have not been able to do it. So.
Let me know if you want me to imbigonate you.
No, why? The sketch covers are blank.
Oh.
I'll show them, but, I didn't draw on them yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. So I thought I really enjoyed doing the sketch cover, so I bought a bunch of them because I see at cons that people are selling these. So I had Red Sonja, because I had that Red Sonja I did that sold at auction. So I might do something similar on this. And then I got this Batman. This is like my favorite Batman logo for a comic. So I might do an app.
Oh, that's cool.
People buy that.
I dig that one.
And then I have Planet Hulk. And that was at another con. They were paid for that. And Thor. Thor probably I shouldn't have got, but, I like Thor. I don't know what to do with them. X-Men: Age of Apocalypse. And then this guy gave me this Exo Man of War, and he's supposed to contact me to do something on it. I'm going to have to remind him. So I thought it was something that would sell and stuff. So we'll see.
I'm sure they will.
See them people completely overpriced, like draw on them and then super overpriced. Maybe we'll do a sketch cover day,
Well, I have a bunch of sketch covers too. You just tell me if you ever want to do a sketch cover night where we dedicate to drawing shit on sketch covers. Even if we just sketch stuff out, to sketch a sketch night for just a sketch cover. Just let me know. I have a shitload of them. You want me to show you some of them?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna buzz some of them out.
Sure.
All right, give me 1 second.
You know who created a sketch cover, Eric?
No, I don't.
Billy Tucci.
Oh, really?
He's about the first one who
I
did
wasn't
it.
aware of
If
that.
you look it up, he doesn't get credit, but he's the first one who really had sketch covers, and they all. It was such a great idea that they all took it from him, and then he said, people say he should have. There's no way, They say, well, you should have, copyrighted it or something. But there's no way because as soon as they would have to pay, there wouldn't be sketch covers. They would like, oh, we have to pay Billy. Oh, forget that. And there'd be no sketch covers. You know how that goes. Apparently,
Billy,
like in one of those
Tucci was the first sketch cover guy.
Apparently, he was like, yeah. He was the first sketch cover guy.
That's wild.
I think if you look it up, it's not like on Grok or anything, but apparently he is the first sketch cover guy. I mean, he did that. He did those battle books too. That he did really well with Marvel. I'm not surprised that he would be the first one either, by the way. He's always doing stuff with covers and stuff.
And I forgot the brand name of it, but I know there's a sketch cover company. But some of their covers are really slick.
Yeah, that's the thing. I used to ask when I was watching Andy draws a lot of sketch covers at the show, and I was asking him. He goes, they used to be really slick, but they're not bad anymore.
Okay. Yeah, of course I'm talking about it. I'm drawing a blank as to what the brand name.
Yeah, that was you could get them slick, and it's a mistake. But I opened these up, and they're fine. I did the sketch cover for Best Age Comics. You've seen him in Aaron's chat, Eric. Best Age Comics.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because I get them usually from eBay or something.
Well, I was at the con, and I said, "Boy, I really enjoyed doing the sketch cover for him. I'm going to get more." So I was at SC Con, and only one guy was, and he was charging like $8 for him. I'm like, "Well, I gave a deal with him," but then at Heroes Con, there was a guy selling them on for cover price $4.99. So I'm like, "Oh, I'll get these."
That's a better deal.
Yeah. So now I have a bunch of them. And, Arthur Roy is great at monetizing his artwork. I am not as good as he is about that. Like I have a Ko-Fi now. If anybody wants to give me money, but he puts it, or my artwork goes on. You can buy artwork from me on my coffee. Well, it's Ko-Fi. They call it Ko-Fi or coffee. I don't know what else to do, but
yeah.
But I'm not. Can you sell it? You're not. Roy sells all this stuff. It's hard. It's hard. People they're not. They barely have money for comics. I don't want to. I don't know what to talk about that. Like like I don't want to ask for money. Like that coffee stream. That's not like.
Well. I mean, I'm just a hobby, and I'm amateur and everything, but I've been extremely fortunate to have connected with at least a couple of people who like my sketch cards.
I know.
Want to commission.
I mean, I can't complain.
For something once in a while.
Marcus, we should. But guys, one night we should do a e-begging night where all we do is e-beg for money the whole time.
So
to their Ko-Fi and Super Chats.
Roy said He-Man sucked, but it wasn't terrible. I stopped caring the minute Beastman. You talked about Beastman with him. Roy said you got to take the pooch out. He just got back. He said I got a stack of sketch cover blanks. Only time I buy current comics. Yeah, exactly. I feel the same way about
So these
that.
are some old sketch covers I have right here.
Oh, like yeah, I saw that. No, yeah, I saw that one. That's cool. See, I
So
would do that. I almost
this
got
is
Superman,
half.
but I got Batman for
These
instead.
are like half the sketch covers I have. So I have 5 of these Superman 32s. 5 of them. Then I've got I think I got Batman 29. I got two of them, I think. I think I might have 4 more somewhere else in another stack. Year 0. I've got 2 Justice League Americas number 11. I think I have 5 Harley Quinn number 0. I think it's 5. Oh, it might be more. Holy cow! Hold on, it might be 7. Let's see. That's 5, 6,
Wow.
7. Oh shit, 8. 8 Harlequin zeros.
You could probably sell a couple of those sketch covers without drawing on them, just as sketch covers. Hey, you want a sketch cover? You know?
Yeah. Well, I paid $5.25 for these sketch covers, if not cover price.
That's not that bad since cover price is expensive now.
Well, these were $3.99. The Superman's cover price. Batman's were $4.99, and Justice League $3.99. Harley's were $2.99, but those were marked up to $5.25 a piece. And I got 8 of them. Holy shit! Why did I do that? That's a lot. I got 2 of these Wonder Woman number 19s. 2 Aquaman 15, or 1 Aquaman. Sorry. I got Original Sin Marvel issue number 1 variant edition. I got 2 of those. And then X-Men Battle of the Atom number 1 variant edition. I got 2 of those. So this would be perfect for a Mystique cover.
Oh yeah. Now was she now Age of Apocalypse? That's the second Age of Apocalypse. That isn't the one that I'm
first
thinking
time
of in
around.
the '90s. I like that Age of Apocalypse. You know.
Yeah. So I still have another half stack of.
So what you got to do with the
sketch
Age of
covers.
Apocalypse is draw Wolverine. I got
Yeah.
that. I was gonna get that. I saw that Superman, and I was gonna get it, and then I changed my mind, figuring well Batman sells better than Superman, and then I was thinking I have a sketch that I have a drawing I did years ago Batman that I sold to some guy, and I could turn that into, absolute Batman, even though I hate absolute Batman, but people like absolute Batman just to see what would happen.
Yeah, just something fun to draw, right? No big deal.
Yeah. So I fixed this. I think I fixed this a little bit. I like the head smaller, the arms longer. I'll show you. I'm not going to ink it because we're just about finished. I'll ink it tomorrow.
Arthur Roy says, let's see, baseball, Star Wars cards, and other genre sketch cards on official licensed stock sell really well. I'm being jacking my per card prices well into 1K to 2K price range as Topps no longer gives out APs, artist proofs. Let's see, you can't type eBay on YouTube. Well, if you're getting 1 to 2K for your sketch cards, holy fuck. Congratulations to you, sir.
I think Marcus is muted.
Yeah, I was sharpening it. I'm often muted, Eric, because I'm sharpening my pencil.
Oh,
and then I forget. Thank you.
Did you hear what I said with Art of Roy getting 1K to 2K for his sketch cards? Holy shit.
Holy yeah, Jiminy Christmas.
I don't like that fist.
Wow.
Does that include like an "I'll suck your dick later" card too, or something?
Jeez, Omer.
I mean, golly, Roy, what are you doing over there? Offering handies with that shit too?
I unmuted myself. Thank you, Roy.
No shit.
Eric, what do you think? You're in this chat. You watch Kings. What do you think of having no Kings now?
You know what? I've only caught a couple of them, but I find it kind of weird that it's no longer a thing. I don't know. I really don't know why. I haven't kept up with it,
He
so
got tired
I
of
don't
it.
know what has.
It was like wrangling cats. You know, they got to get somebody
really?
on, and his best friends wouldn't go on. Gave him a hard time. I mean,
John Malin?
they would go on Kang. They would go on Kangs, and John would talk about we got it because he wasn't. You know, John thinks all these is a competition, and that really wasn't. They were just having fun. It wasn't really like a competition. And he goes, they're not following it.
Yeah.
We should boycott Kings until they follow the rules. And I do honestly say, if he says things more than once, I kind of like think, you know, it's some of it's a bit, but I think he was kind of bothered by his two friends really not liking Kings, you know. And then it's just tough, you know.
Not liking what?
For a while,
like Kings?
but they burned it out. John hates Kings.
Yeah, John
Shane didn't like
always
Kings either.
ruins
Shane
the
would
fun.
go on, and Shane doesn't like Kings either.
Yeah, but that's because of John, man. Yeah, Shane, I could see Shane not liking it either because they don't like to draw outside of their own work. You know what I mean?
Well,
John doesn't like to draw.
John draws. No, that's not true. John is the one who won every one of Schmiller's streams, and he won Fragtober one year.
Yeah, but that's the other thing. John takes all the fun out of it, man, because he's always trying to compete and win, and like it's no longer fun if you make it a competition.
No, well, I remember when John did come on, he was really good during the auction stream because he would shame people into upping their bids. But during the show, when it's not a show where everybody's busting their chops, it's a little. I felt it was a little awkward. He'd be like, "That's cheating. Don't color, Dan," and stuff like that. And like it was a little awkward because, and John would say on his own stream that that he didn't really want to make enemies by going on this stream and being super competitive like he is. So he kind of didn't want to go on. It wasn't just because he hated it too. He felt the same way as you in a way.
No. My thing is just go and have fun. Don't make it a competition. John always saw it as a competition, and he always had to win. So, like, if you just don't do that and just go have fun with your friends and just draw whatever they're drawing, just do it. Stop trying to overthink it. Stop trying to make a penis joke out of it.
Yeah, Roy put it. Roy is right in his last thing. Not true. Malin wants to stick to the rules. Right. He wanted to have this stick to the rules, and
he says that, but fuck him and fuck you too.
And Shane doesn't want to. Shane is like
just have fun.
He doesn't want to draw Marvel and DC characters.
I could understand that, sure, but
the problem with Marvel not wanting to draw Marvel and DC
bullshit.
Characters.
If you believe that, that's bullshit, man.
The problem with about not drawing Marvel and DC characters is that if you don't draw Marvel DC characters, they don't effing sell. The one year they were going to draw Nexus, and Nexus is like the most well-known indie character, and nobody bought them because nobody cares about that. I mean, they care about Nexus, but they don't want Nexus from those guys. They want a Green Lantern.
Yeah, they want Wolverine, they want Batman, they want Superman, they want. Yeah. That's I don't believe this. This is bullshit. Yeah, the rules when he can finagle them and fucking work them to his advantage. Yeah,
No,
that's
basically
the thing.
What he meant was don't draw early. those type of rules. They weren't like rule like don't draw early, everybody's got to do the same thing.
Take all the fun out of it. That's what John likes to do out to everything. He takes the fun out of it, so he's the only one having fun. And then when he's the only one having fun, nobody else is having fun, and nobody else wants to do it. You guys don't want to play by the rules. You guys don't want to hang out with me because I'm so good. Blah blah blah. Go suck a dick.
Yeah. He starts on with he's so much better than everybody else.
Bullshit, Roy. Yeah.
I don't know if he's as good as he thinks he is.
No, he's not. He's good, but he's not that fucking good. I mean, there's people that run circles around his stupid ass. Fucking even Roy can run circles around some of the shit he draws.
Well, the one guy that he's afraid of in these shows, by the way, is Aaron Lopresti.
Aaron Lopresti.
Is because Aaron is so fast, he could just do like a cover style in like an hour.
Yep.
All right, I tried to fix this.
Yeah, because he's a little bitch. I get it, Roy. I get it.
You're funny about this.
I understand. I get it.
Did you read that Omer his last tweet?
Yeah, Omer, I've known Malin since 2010 on digital webbing. Always been pretty stern about competition. He wasn't a pro yet. Yeah, okay.
You really don't like Malin too much, jeez.
I fucking love Malin, but he's such a party pooper, dude. He party poops on everything, man. And then you say that Kings is done? Oh, come on.
Yeah,
another.
Well, also he's wrangling all these guys, and people are complaining about it, and they're not making money anymore. Anyway, I fixed it a little bit.
Well, and that's the other thing. Is it always have to be about money? Like, I get it that
well, that's what he made it about money. He did it. He made it about money because Paul Ravoche complained that why am I on this show without making money? And as soon as he made it a drawing show where they could auction off, Ravoche left the show. Paul.
Yeah. Well,
and then Ethan decided he liked it because, especially at the beginning, before you run out of, as you know from We Do It, you run out of topics to draw.
Yeah.
And so now you're confused. What do we draw this week? But at the beginning, you're like, oh, there's millions of things to draw because you haven't drawn them yet. And they would do, we're doing Green Lantern, and now you're talking. Ethan doing Green Lantern pulls in bucks, right?
I don't think there's a lot of people who love John Malin like you do, Roy, that come watch this show, anyways. Dude, I used to love Malin immensely, but I don't watch him now. I wish I did, so I'd be more knowledgeable. But I don't know. It just seems like, and they've all kind of, like Marcus said earlier, everybody's kind of gone their own way because they're all trying to make money on their own channels, right? Because they all have their own audiences now. So
right,
yeah, there's a lot of overlap.
I don't blame it. By the way, I don't blame anybody for that.
Yeah, it's just a natural progression of things.
Progression.
Yeah.
Like when you have your own show, why would you go say on Rex or Don? And this is not pick on them. This is just,
Yeah. Rex was telling me that when he comes back, that he's gonna, invite me back on the show, and I'm like thinking to myself, why would I go into your show, Rex, when I have twice as many
your own show? That's
follow
exactly
me?
Right.
I told him you would be better off coming on my show, buddy, so people could be exposed to who you are, and then find your show because, you haven't been around for a long time, so it would be beneficial for you to come hang out with me.
So Roy says Omer's alienating more people. People won't hear you messing around, Omer. They hear bitterness. Yeah. There's a point where if you say X amount, this about this and this about that, not everybody hears you. Oh, you're just joking, or it's just a natural observation. They just feel like you're bitter,
Oh, I don't have anything to be bitter about with John Malin. I don't fucking know him. I don't know John Malin. I mean, I don't know him from
the whole Dungeoneer
internet,
stuff.
just like anybody else.
That a lot of that Dungeoneer stuff is because of the back room. That everybody talking shit in the back room. It wasn't just what happened at Tampa. They could have got past that anyway. Here, I fixed it.
That is true. That there is some truth in that. Yeah, but I think a lot of it stems from
Omer, enlarge Marcus.
Yeah, I'm going.
There we go. No, were you saying that her head was too big?
No, yeah, it was too big before. Yeah, it's better now.
Yeah, it looks good.
It wasn't really put together well around the shoulders and stuff, so I redid those.
Angle it forward, Marcus. It seems like every time you... Yeah. No, like...
Yeah, I can see it.
Hold on.
There you go. There you go. That's better.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That's much better.
Okay, so that's her head.
Oh, it looks good. Oh, damn. Sweet. That is just one hell of a pose. I really like that.
Yeah, that's a lot of energy.
Really
oh, yeah. Yeah, I think in the end...
I did that one. Remember I did that one, a perfect 10? That pose?
Yeah.
I don't like that drawing at all. Oof.
I think Arthur Roy hit it right on the head here. He says, I guarantee that it had nothing to do with Shane or John, but the others complaining about not making money. Yeah, I think that's probably what it all comes down to.
I know for a fact that Andy didn't care. Because whatever he sold it is pretty much what he sold it at cons, a little more, because they were just con sketches. That's why they were small drawings that he did, and he sells them for like, 50 to 150 depending on the characters. And he really wasn't that concerned. What concerned him is when it started late, he had a lot of trouble being on the show because he had to drive his daughter to work at like 3 a.m. So he wasn't one who could really, stay to, if it started at 9, it's too late for him. So that a lot of that, and like Aaron doesn't come. Where's Aaron? Well, similar thing, right? He's got his mom is 90s, in the mid 90s. His wife is, we all know that Shelley has some tough times, and he's got a lot of stuff to do, and he's drawing 2 comic books. He's drawing, his comic book and Zorro. So, it's people have stuff to do.
He's drawing Zorro for who?
Yeah, so
he's drawing Zorro for who?
The mini started. I don't know what TGST is. No talking. Oh, while artists
I don't know what that is either.
Oh, started telling us no talking while artists showed their artwork. I knew some crybaby was bawling to EVS. Yeah, there was right near the end, the last couple of weeks, he would say no talking while because they were like, ooh, that's really good. Oh, that's really awesome. While they were showing work, influencing the chat. Somebody must have been.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
And that's what Arthur Roy feels. So I don't know if he's in that room or not, but I could see that, because you'd have Dan Lawless like, oh, that's so great, that's really great, which is fine, but I could see somebody saying, well, you're saying that's really great.
Now, does Greybeards, do they auction off the artwork at the end still, or did they?
No, sometimes they do, not always.
Sometimes they do, right? I think that's the format EVS should have moved to. Like, don't auction stuff off. Just do it once a month, because if
people were saying that he should have done the auction less, but he wanted to do it. Yeah, if
you do it every week, like, you're gonna burn out your audience, man.
He did burn out the audience.
Yeah, you need to save it for like once every other month, or like do it every 2 or 3 months. Or once a month kind of thing, and then you bring all the work together, and
but even the guys, like, even the guys who's like Bad Adam 12, he comes in our chat sometimes. He's always bids on a Billy piece or something, and other pieces. Yeah. Even he gets burnt out. They're like, I don't have any money.
Yeah, dude, like it's rough on people. Yeah.
When they start making the amount of money I do on auctions, they really should stop, right?
Let's see. Artoroy says, no, I bounced out of all the rooms, says Artoroy.
Oh, you did you? Yeah. You're welcome
Yeah,
in
I
our
did
room.
too,
We don't have
Artoroy,
much.
but they kept
We
putting
really
me
don't have
back
much
in.
going on in our room. Oh my God, Don's room, it never ends.
Yeah, I try not to
Everybody-
talk in any of the other rooms
You
because
don't really.
I don't.
Your rooms are pretty quiet.
Yeah, I don't know about stuff that's going on.
My old account, I was in Katie Did's room, and man, that it's like bing bing, because they're all BSing in there. Not about anything particular, really dangerous or anything. It's just a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be in. I'm in that. I'm not other room. I'm not in a whole lot of rooms. I'm in Don's room. I should really not be in it, but I don't want to get out of it because then why did Marcus leave? Oh my God. So I don't want to deal with that. So, you can understand that. But I get some interesting information and send it to you. They said your name. He wants you back. He wants you back because we're the ones they watch.
Wants me back. They want to grow. They want to be somebody.
Yeah, I don't want to read any nonsense. Yeah, it gets distressing, Roy. And then Bootlegger Comics, it says, "Hi guys, hey Bootlegger Comics, I saw you in some controversy earlier today. Sorry about. I feel bad for you. You don't deserve that. I feel much better. Like people said, just the way this is set up now, I feel much better. I thought I thought there was a lot of stress in the other. I don't feel any stress now.
What's up, bootlegger? Yeah, I don't want to read any nonsense. Yeah, me too, Artoroy. That's yeah.
You're not on that. You're not really on X, Omer. Just day of you having the show.
I used to go watch all the shows, and I had opinions and I was a huge Malin fan. I considered myself a part of Malin militia, but I really wasn't because there's a group of Malin militia, and when you're Malin militia, you know it. Like there's a group.
Oh, I know.
And I knew I wasn't really ever a part of it, but I always wish I was. So that's how much I liked Malin, right? And I like Shane too, but I really loved making fun of Shane and watching early Shane. And I wasn't around when he first got here, but I would go back and try to find the old shows. And God, I loved watching him because he was so bad. He was so bad. And then watching the clips of him getting totally fucking wasted, that was the funniest shit ever.
Didn't Cecil really give him a real hard time too?
Oh yeah, fucking Cecil
was
was
an
asshole.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he roasted him
watching
hard.
early Cecil was so good. Early Cecil was so good, dude. And even early Kelsey was great. Cecil. Yeah. Yeah, I think I caught Cecil. Like he had just started the first campaign for Cash Grab 1. Yeah. Let's see. Artverse says,
I came
Omer,
in
I
like
never met
the end
Malin
of the
either.
first Shanu campaign.
Just knew him from the art forums way back. I get what his bit is. So
yeah, those guys are on that forum. I've been on that forum a little bit too.
Yeah. I remember having an account with was it called Pencil Jack? Is that one of them? That's one of the old forums, right? Yeah, Pencil Jack. And wasn't is that the one that Ryan Otley was on?
I think so.
Was it Pencil Jack?
I remember Pencil Jack, yeah.
Because I remember seeing early Ryan Otley stuff.
I couldn't stay on all those because of work and stuff.
But yeah,
AT&T is just difficult. Like if I was still working at AT&T, I couldn't be on the show. I mean, on the weekend,
and the threads would just go forever, and people would just post so much art. It was amazing. But yeah, it was hard to keep track of it. Yeah. Let's see. Bootlegger says, "Oh man, I got bombed, and I got on Friday nights. Lol, I was a mess." Yeah, what happened? Give us a little insight, Marcus. You know what happened?
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch that show. I haven't seen that show. Sorry.
Let's see. Artavoy says, "Malin was the same thread pushing me to take the job Liefeld's offered me on his Liefeld forums back then. Malin being Malin. Oh man, you should have done it, dude."
Yeah, he still likes Liefeld. Liefeld. Oh, here's something funny. Okay, what I heard, there was a picture. Oh, Smokey said it last week in our chat, so I could say it. So there's that picture of us at Andy's house, and I'm in the back behind Fraga. Fraga at Andy's house, and the word is that Liefeld thought I was Malin.
Right. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah.
I think that's really funny.
That is hilarious. You are extreme, Marcus, after all.
I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. Guys, we are out of time. We're at 3 hours, 15 minutes.
This is going to be 6 hour stream.
We can keep going if y'all want to. I mean, I usually try to cut it off.
Well, you're sick, though.
Yeah, that is true, too.
You made a comeback, but...
Yeah, I kind of miss the streams where we would just keep going. But I don't like keeping people to that, to keep going because... I asked for 3 hours, and I don't like pushing it.
Well, the people don't really watch after a certain amount of time, too.
Yeah. Well, it's true and not true, Marcus. What's true about it is yes, people will dip out, but what happens is after like the 3 hour mark to 5 hour mark, you get a whole new set of people that watch that may never have watched you ever before. And they'll become fans or subscribe and shit. And they'll just be like, man, these guys have been drawing for 5 hours. Holy shit. I want to watch them draw next time for a whole 5 hours. It's so weird. It's super weird. Let's see. Arteroy says, was on Pencil Jack. My username was both DW and PJ. Was Justice41, says Arteroy. On Pencil Jack and what is it? Drawing digital webbing? Justice41. Let's see. Bootlegger says it was fun though. I was just a drunk fool. Oh, you got wasted. Oh. Yeah. People have to pay me to get drunk. Otherwise, no. Doesn't happen. Because I'm not gonna make an ass of myself for free on the internet.
No, well, no comment, You are.
It hasn't happened yet. Let's see, bootleggers. Yeah, well, at least without me being drunk. I've made an ass of myself on the internet plenty of times, but I was not inebriated during those times. Now, if you want both of those things to happen at the same time, that costs money. Bootlegger says, wow, how do you guys do it? I have a hard time doing an hour, lol.
Well, part of it is drawing.
You draw, yeah.
Part of it is we're drawing, so we're concentrating on another thing. If we're just talking, I don't know how long we could. Well, we could go. I don't know how exciting it would be.
At least 2 hours. We could do a talk stream for 2 hours.
Probably.
Marcus has the gift of gab. I've got the gift of gab. We could just bullshit about the weirdest stuff. Absolutely. And if you've ever streamed long enough, if you stream long enough, you'll get it. You just have to. You have to learn how to stream by yourself, and then you can do it. Now, Marcus is, he's kind of streamed by himself from time to time when
I've
leaves.
been left. I could stream by myself.
Yeah, I think you could do it. Yeah. It's if you can't stream at all by yourself for an hour to half an hour to an hour, you probably can't do it at all, period.
People, we know somebody has trouble with that. And he could do it. He just gets nervous. He could be fine. He isn't. Well, he's doing that.
You just have to get past
he's promoting stream, his picks, right? He's doing like everybody watched Don draws the studio picks on Indiegogo or Fund My Comic, where he talks about different campaigns. I think that's a good thing. You know.
Yeah, that was a cool show he was doing for a while. He just never
stuck to it. He just brought it back.
Oh, good. He just needs to make it a scheduled thing.
I can't watch it because I couldn't watch him for that long, but that's me. There's a lot of people I can't watch.
I'll never watch it, but
I watch everything at 1.5, 2. I watch everything at 1.5, 1.75 stream if I'm not watching it live. I can't watch, right. Even if I'm driving, I don't want. I feel like everybody's, and then I feel like everybody's talking really slow when they're regular because.
Yes, I can't stand it myself either, Marcus. I'm like, hurry up, get it out.
Well, like you always talk about Shane, and Shane,
oh God,
you play him at 2, and he sounds like a normal human being.
A normal human being, yeah.
If you play him at regular speed, he talks slow. He's got slow talk. It's a real Southern guy.
Dude, when he was on with us, when we were on that studio, that one time Shane came on, I was like, God damn, hurry up and spit it out.
Well, especially when he's like talking about something. Yeah. But I met him. He's a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy. I know that people in the chat, some people in the chat have problems.
I'm sure he is.
But he was nice.
I'm sure John is a fucking sweetheart in person. Yeah. I'm sure both of these, all these guys are probably really nice people in person.
Even the ones that are in fights with each other, if you have a separate relationship with them, they're all very nice.
Yeah.
You're not involved with them. Yeah, Bootlegger's right. Shane's short form videos on the industry are good. Well, he actually cares and pays attention to that. The other people around here don't pay attention to any of that stuff on the industry, but he does. I'm going to ink this probably tomorrow, maybe.
All right, man. Should we get out of here?
If
you want to hang out tomorrow and ink, I'll, let me know.
And then I'll post it, and I'll do my usually. This is what I drew on the.
It's terrible.
I'm drawing enemies. What am I going to draw on the Hump Day show? Watch me Wednesday.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Does that work? Does any of that work? By the way,
looks great.
I say stuff like that.
Yeah, it works, Marcus.
I do that. I used to do that for Don all the time, but I never know if it worked.
Looks great, Eric. Thank you, Eric.
I was the only one who did that too.
Appreciate you, buddy.
I was the only one who did. Well, you did that. You promoted it when you used to.
Yeah, I would retweet his posts. Yeah, absolutely.
But he didn't post that stuff, and the other guys that are on with him, like Apple, never posted.
Oh, Duck was real good about tagging him and with the finished art. I would do it once I had all the artwork scanned.
Yeah, he was really good at tagging.
Yeah. And by the way, if anybody knows Duck, keep him in your prayers. Whatever he's going through, when he comes back, it'll be great. He's got his own manly shit he's doing. He said he was gonna step away from the internet for a while. He didn't disappear.
He's not around anymore.
Yeah. Just give the man some space. Let him be a man. And if anybody really knows him in real life or whatever, tell him people said hi and.
That's why I missed something.
He could say he's okay. I don't know, something like that. Because before people start getting weird and calling police and trying to do wellness checks via the internet for weird reasons. That looks great, dude.
Yeah, it looks better now.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Let's see. Arteroy says, I used to do 3 to 8 hour draw streams back before YouTube did live streams. That's cool, dude. Bootlegger says, I have no problem doing a live stream by myself. I am my own favorite subject. Absolutely.
I am my own favorite subject. We always welcome in our chat. If you have anything to promote, again, I know that you had we can help you promote it at one point if you want, Bootlegger.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll even attempt to draw your character.
Yeah,
I don't want to make that a big deal like we used to, but
if you ever even want to just come on and chit chat, even though you're a writer rather than an artist,
you know how much I like writers.
Yeah. We
That's a
love
joke.
writers
That's a
around
joke.
here.
That's a joke,
We
bootlegger.
love
Don't get
writers.
mad.
Shit. Yeah, you have a great weekend too. Yeah. So here's what I got going so far.
I can cut them down if I want. I've done that.
Here's my Mystique. And I wanted to go straight into painting, but I figured I'd sketch it out and ink it. I really want to start painting these things. Got to figure out where to put some splatter on this.
Malin hates splatter.
That's exactly why I'm doing it.
That's the dumbest thing. Yeah,
It is right.
I should not be doing all this at these 11x17 paper. It's kind of a pain.
Well, it's because he's got to sell them for big money, Arderoy. He's got to get that 1 to 2K, baby.
I did have Nicholas Gear was interested in my sheet, but he spent so much money in everybody else's artwork, he has no money. I said it'll be here, Nick. Don't worry. So we'll see.
Yeah, Marcus. From here on out, you should add $10 to every piece of artwork that you post over on your Ko-fi. So, like, if people want your stuff, they better buy it now while it's less expensive. And you keep jacking it up till you get to the 1 to 2K, like Art.
Yeah. I should. Yeah, I should.
You don't like my Botox lips, Smokey? You don't like those? Look at that. Those suck the chrome off a hitch. Yeah. Let's see. You can run bristle through a regular inkjet printer just to cut them down. Oh yeah. You mean so you can like line them up or whatever, put a grid on them to cut them? Yeah, you just measure them half.
What you want, Kitty?
Or if you got do you have a paper cutter, one of those big paper cutters? You could just like measure it. It's got the little block stopper.
I used to have a paper.
You just cut them in half.
I don't know if I still do.
Well, I will say this though, Marcus, because you draw 11x17 full boards, I've started drawing 11x17 full boards. And,
we should be.
It's because
it's a lot.
It's because
no.
Yeah, but we should be drawing at this size.
11x17. I knew I could have drawn smaller. I don't remember exactly why we did it.
Well, it's so you're always drawing at the standard comic book size. So whenever you draw panels, pages, covers, you're drawing at this size. That's why it matters. I think it's made me better and faster, I think, recently, going back to the full 11x17, because I was drawing on half paper, half sizes all the time because it's faster. But I noticed that it made me slower whenever I got to the bigger sizes. So
I'm drawing.
That's why I started
anyway. So
yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I hear you, buddy. I hear you. So I guess we're ready to get out of here then, right?
Yeah. Now I'm
Did you want to see if maybe we can meet up tomorrow to do some inking? Are you going to be on the board?
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Maybe.
All right, man. We'll see. Well, you hit me up.
Let me know. It depends on what we're doing.
Yeah. No problem. Yeah, I'm going to jump on to finish inking this tomorrow.
You're not going to go on with Zaffo?
Nah, man. I'm gonna lay down.
Man, he's tireless. To have like a regular job, I don't know what his hours are, but to have a regular job and stay up, I can't do it. I used to be able to do it.
Yeah, well, so what he does is he's drinking a few beers while drawing and hanging out and bullshitting.
Yeah, but that makes me. Beers and drawing makes me fall asleep. Makes me fall asleep
even faster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it either, but if you've ever gone over there and watched his streams, like I would say right about now, he's getting a little tipsy and he's not paying attention to what's happening on the screen. So like he's so bad at the producing the show because he's a little tipsy. So sometimes he'll leave the camera on the other guy who's not even doing anything and there's nothing happening and he's talking about his drawing and stuff and his screen's not even up. Like, and I'm just like, hey, Zaffo, can you bring up your stream?
Is EJ on with him?
I don't know. EJ Moore just was on with him the last 2 shows. I don't know if he's on with him tonight. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's pimp him out before we go. Let me drop him in the chat, and we'll drop his channel into the chat, and then we'll get out of here with the
I'll
outro.
see- I'll see
Artboy
that.
says, oh, and if you guys want cheap bristle or comic boards, search for Scholastic sites. Many of them sell off art supplies. Really?
I'll do that.
Okay.
Good deal.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's cool. And it's Scholastic too, so you know they want to get rid of this stuff. Let me look for Zaffo's channel real quick. I know I have it here somewhere. So I could drop it in the chat here. We do have Raul and T's channel pinned in the chat over there. Go subscribe to him and get a chance. Here's Zaffo right here.
Be later on, I will. But
3 people
have you?
Yeah, so I can't tell who's on because he's got one person big, and I don't know if it's EJ Morges or what's his name, Artex.
EJ's like his best friend.
It sounded like it was. Like if I was best friends with EJ, I'd be trying to hang out with him all the time, trying to grift his style. Let's see, Tank's over there in his chat. So is Matthew. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Let's see. School Specialty is a site. I bought a bunch of pads of Strathmore Comics artboards cheap. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So everybody go check out Zaffo here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Glitch Raid. Zaffo. If you want to watch somebody half drunk, that's him.
All right. Yeah. I'm also echoing for some reason.
You're echoing now for some reason? Sorry, buddy. Don't know why.
Don't know either. All right, I'm gonna get going.
All right.
Wishmore says discoverability is a big nut to crack.
Zappo's got a bunch of people over there. He's got EJ Morges. He's got Dr. Ben. He's got Matthew Craig. He's got Artex. Yeah, EJ Morges.
That's another thing. Like talk about on your wherever you're on Twitter or Facebook or
so everybody check out Zaffo over there.
This is made a whole bunch of sales. You know, I just
there's Dr. Ben.
got a sale over on Amazon. You buy stuff over there, go check it out. Because I mean, like the same thing. Well, I don't. You weren't here. We were talking at the beginning about like Kickstarter and Indiegogo and all that. You know, like
how do we start
different people on different sites. You know, someone might
All right, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for Eric left. Good. Okay, no problem. We're get out of here. Later, Marcus. Appreciate you, buddy. I don't know, Marcus.
It's so set you free. You know you want to watch daily. I'm gonna draw you spread wide open like a French clown. I'm gonna slice you. Slice you. You know you want me to. Won't quit you unless you're a crazy psycho. Marcus hates going up the mountain. He's just not that kind of friend. You know you want to follow us and smash the like too. Hit the bell for notifications and consider becoming a member. Give us all the money so we can get all the honey. I wanna draw your enemies. I will bring them to their knees. Drawing enemies is what I do. I know you get jealous as I grow. Hey, 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 me more. I wanna be your drawing enemies. Show me what you got, and I'll set you free. You know you want to watch daily. I'm gonna draw you spread wide open like a French girl. I'm gonna glaze you. Lost everything. You know you want me to. Visit my website, killerpencilcomics.com, for everything. All the regrets.
Well, daughter of Hades, princess of the underworld, 'twould seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us, and war has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your family's defense? Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
You know me, Headmistress. I'll do both.
Oh yeah, I've been sitting around for 30 years waiting for you to fucking call me.
What are you stressing about? Everything's gonna be fine. Life happens the way it's supposed to, okay? So sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Share this with someone who might need to hear that. Might make their day.
Bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Oh no, the fight's out. I'm about to punch yo. Lights out, get the fuck back. God your grill, there's something wrong, we can't stay still. I've been drinking and busting too, and I've been thanking and busting you upside your motherfucking forehead. And if your friends jump in, oh girl, they'll be mo dead. Causing confusion, disturbing the peace. It's not an illusion, we run in the streets. So say bye-bye, all you groupies and gold diggers. Is there a bumper on your ass? No, nigga, I'm doing 100 on the highway. So if you do the speed limit, get the fuck out of my way. DUI, hardly ever caught sober. You about to get ran the fuck over. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Here I come, here I go. Uh-oh, don't jump, bitch, move. You see them headlights? You hear that fucking crowd? Start the goddamn show, I'm coming through. Hit the stage, knock the curtains down, fuck the crowd up. That's what I do. Young and successful, a sex symbol. The bitches want me to fuck, true. Hold up, wait up, shouted. Oh, what's up? Getting my dick sucked. What are you doing? Sidelining my fucking business? Trying to get my baby child support soon. Give me that truck and take that rental back. Who bought these fucking TVs and the jewelry? Bitch, tell me that. No, I ain't bitter. I don't give a fuck, but I'ma tell you like this, bitch. You better not walk in front of my tour bus. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
This is your sign. Whether you found this through a friend who really cares, or the algorithm just knew, let's get one thing straight. You're not enough is more than enough. Those late nights, those early mornings, those silent battles, I see you. You're doing better than you think. Way better. And no, this isn't just me hyping you up. I'm genuinely proud of you. So keep going, keep growing, and when the self-doubt creeps in, replay this. Tag someone who needs to hear that. Send this to someone who needs a reminder, even if you're just sending it to yourself for later. Now go out there and shine, because the world needs your light.
I was so lonely.
I felt so stressed.
I needed someone to talk to.
3 numbers made a difference. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
Call, text, or chat 24/7.
Someone was there to listen to me.
And support me.
3 numbers helped me find the help I needed.
988